Guess what day it is? Guess what day it? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? What day is it, Mike? What day? Uh-oh.
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day! Hump Day! Anybody?
It's Hump Day.
Guess what day it is? I know you can hear me. Hump Day! Guess what day it is? What day is it, Mike?
Happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump Day!
Get happy. Get Geico.
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
Hot like a tamale!
Look at that big ass. Damn. Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Big booty.
Look at that big ass. Damn. Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Hot like a tamale!
Look at that big ass. Damn. Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Hot like a tamale!
Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass.
Look at that big ass. Damn. Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Hot like a tamale!
Look at that big ass. Damn. Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Big booty.
Look at that big ass. Damn. Big, juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Hot like a tamale!
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day! what day it is. Guess what day it is. Guess what today is. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's hump day.
Hump Day! What day is it, Mike? Anybody? Hump Day!
Welcome to the Hump Day Show, everybody. Let me bring everybody in. First up, we got Marcus Kelligrew. What is going on, sir? How are you? Let me unmute you there.
I'm home.
Oh, excellent, man. That's awesome. Good to hear. And let's add to the stage, a.k.a. Bad, a.k.a. Peter A. DeLuca. How are you, sir?
Hello. What's happening?
Good evening, everyone. Can't stay long. All right, no problem, buddy. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming on or saying hi and being in the chat. And let's add to the stage Mr. Devil Flyer himself, Marcus Christensen. For you, sir.
Christensen. I don't know why people
Christian.
call me Christensen.
Yeah, everybody
It's
says
not
Christian,
my name, but anyway.
It's Christian. Just good old Christ. Christ.
There you go.
What's going on? Oh, I'm going to try to finish up this piece, coloring the Tin Soldier, and we'll do a little warm-up inking this a little bit here. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, we are working
Shadow
on
says Rexorama. Rexorama, Sexy Rexy. Says Hail, a.k.a. Pat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to make some good progress on this tonight. So I'm hoping.
We got Ellie in the house. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, Dale.
What is up?
Did you guys start early or am I late?
You are right on time.
You're on time,
Perfect.
buddy. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Hey guys, I'd come on, but I'm super busy inking. Me and Mama Donna are watching Hail. You bastard. Love you too, buddy. Hail Mama Donna. Hope you guys are doing well. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I was on earlier with Rex on his 4:00 show.
Oh yeah.
And,
How's Rex doing?
Rex remembers
Good.
that?
What's that?
Rex remembers that?
Yeah, the Alzheimer's hasn't kicked in yet.
Well, I'm older than him, so I shouldn't say anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's.
But I will anyway.
What's everybody planning on working on tonight?
I just finished watching Duck Bacon on the Fourth Age channel with RJ of the Fourth Age and then John's Long Box.
Oh, Duck was on there?
Yeah, how he draws all his work, the work he does with our stream, other work, all sorts of things.
Oh,
If Duck was here, I wouldn't be nice and say, "Well, they really kissed your ass, Duck."
Well, let's see. I have some duck bacon stuff to share.
So it was really fun, though.
We can eat that duck bacon here. He's been on some shows. They don't have any views, but he's been on some shows.
Well, it's the same. Yeah, well, RJ doesn't get. Come on, there were maybe 15 people there.
Well, yeah, well, I sent that one into the chat and into the DM room,
and
we only had like that or two, and I told you guys to go give him some love and give him some likes.
It's funny. Somebody asked me, do we get more views on the studio than say some of John's shows? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes no.
Like
John's does a lot of shows.
Pretty good for a new show. It wasn't on John's channel, so I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying it is kind of strange. I have a guy I talk to. He talks about views and building up. He's more analytical than even you, Omer.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
No, it's good.
Knowledge,
everybody thinks it a little differently, and when they talk about, we were thinking about it today. And the interesting thing is when they say, well, I just want to do comics, or I don't like the drama. You have to decide where you want to be. The people that are in the drama, without naming them, have figured it out. How are they going to get the maximum amount of views? 1.2K, up to 2,000 people watch it. Why? Because something's always going on. It's an entertainment. It's not just drawing. Maybe it's unfortunate, but that's how they get their views and their followers. So,
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of aspire to do the David Finch method more than the drama. What's up,
right,
Doug?
right. It's really rare to get the David Finch method, which you can do. It's just that we're not David Finch.
Yeah,
but he says that
you might end up more like Andy Smith, or who gets good views, or
to be clear,
Aaron.
Sorry, Marcus. Let's clear that up. What is the David Finch method? Just so we know.
Yeah. Well, so let's see.
You want me to say it? What the David Finch method?
Yeah. Let's hear.
Yeah. Well, my perspective on it is he just does his drawing streams, and he just has fun and tries to explain his process, and that's it. Like it's not hard. It's pretty simple, and he has a huge following, obviously, because he's just so damn good.
Well, he has a following because he's got a career in comics.
Right.
It kind of always cycles back to.
Right. That's right. That's what. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Marcus, we said Duck Bacon, and Duck Bacon appeared in the chat.
Yes. Duck Bacon, that was a lot of fun.
Duck Bacon.
Ears were burning.
With you on John's Long Box.
Yeah, I gotta go check that out. But let's share a little Duck Bacon. Let's see. Let's share.
But I've been seeing guys on stream all day today because I'm a mod for Andy and for Aaron and all that, so I've been in all that stuff. Dale sees me sometimes, right?
Yeah, you pop up quite a bit. Yeah,
it's
always
annoying.
on the Graybeards.
I'm often listening. Well, I often listen to Graybirds when I'm driving.
Oh.
So that's why you'll get a post, and then nothing. So
Okay,
it all
let's
depends.
share this. Duck Bacon. Go sub to his channel. Duck Bacon needs some love. This guy's only got 80 subs, and he's really damn good. And we're all envious of him. This is the punk ass. And he draws bricks really good. So go sub to him. Subscribe.
Don't
Go
try
watch
not
a
to be
video or
jealous
two.
of him.
Like one of the videos or something. Don't downvote it. Upvote it. Maybe leave a nice comment like, Duck Bacon, you taste so good. Duck Bacon, you look like a Duck Bacon. Duck Bacon, you're awesome. Duck Bacon, I hate the way you have such good poses. You know what I mean?
Right.
Only 80. Yeah, only 80, but we're going to try to get you to 100 tonight. We need 20 subs. No. Those aren't good numbers. Those are weak, bro. We're going to get you
Let
some
me see. I
We're gonna get you
thought I was sub to Duck Bacon.
Got to sub to the duck.
Let me check right now.
Give him a little lick.
Let's see.
Boatloads of streams today. Yeah, hopefully. I didn't see any. I was looking at your channel earlier today, and I'm looking at it again now, and you didn't get a single sub off any of that you did earlier. You should have been shouting out your channel, bro. What's going on, dude? What's going on, Duck Bacon?
Where the heck is?
You gotta talk about your channel, bro. Yes, those guys are awesome. Bacon, exactly. You got it, Caleb. You got it. Duck Bacon.
So last night,
Hi,
at the
Scarlett.
hotel,
How are you?
Duck is great. I was just watching you, Peter. Watching you do Captain Courage.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
And I'm saving all the Captain Courage drawings. I'm gonna put them in my comic art fans. I send them to my co-creator. He loves all this stuff. So what happened with that is, so we talk about what are you gonna do with them? What are you gonna do with them? Well, as soon as I send him your YouTube show, Peter, he's like, we got to talk about the resurrection. See, I had to get it going. See, you all questions. I go, it's a matter of timing with him. He gets fascinated into fascinated with stuff at one time and another. Right now, he's doing work, and he's like a partner in this Mythic Americas thing. So I can't, I'm working with him on that, and I'll show you some of that work. But so to get him into the Captain Courage thing, it's like a slow. I've been talking about it with him, but he had a bad back, he had back surgery. Like I have to get him obsessed with that again.
Hey Marcus, let's put a pin in that for just a second. Let me, AKA Pat, look, Duck's sub to you, and you're not sub to him. He's a little butter. He's a little butter about it.
I just tried to find to
Caleb. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking for. Yeah, I was just looking for it.
Hey, hon. Ooh, you getting the hunt. Yeah, baby. Okay, let me quickly show this little clip of Mr. Duck Bacon. If you see this clip over on this other channel, so go sub to Duck Bacon. He's got lots of good stuff on his YouTube channel. He's got a few videos, long format, and then he's got a crap load of shorts, which is great. We don't want to see him without any shorts on. And he's got really great.
Well, maybe we do. We don't know. Maybe he's very handsome there.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he's smooth down under like a Ken doll. That'd be great. I don't want to see his junk. I don't want to see your junk, Doug. I'm sure you're fantastic.
Oh, this sucks because every time I search for it, I get literal Duck Bacon.
It's all together at Duck Bacon.
Yeah.
They really make bacon out of ducks?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I didn't know that either, Dale. I was shocked. Duck Bacon told me I called myself Duck Bacon after I tasted some Duck Bacon we got from some game company package. Right? Say that again, Marcus.
So that was odd.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, a little bit. Let me share this tab and.
There we go. I got him.
Oh
yeah, I'm subbed. Yeah, I'm subbed.
Oh look, he is subbed to you. Look. Here's Duck Bacon. He's going to tell us about his ways of the Force. Let's listen. Oh wait, this is the really long one. Sorry, wrong video. But yes, this is the nerdy, what is it? Musings. So go check out that channel, Nerdy Musings. Maybe somebody could drop it in the chat if they get a chance. What's that? This one here. Is it this one? Where is it?
I guess it could be as simply put as turn it off. Give yourself a break. Walk away from the social media for a minute. Go into that wherever you do the art. Just get focused. Whatever you got to do to get focused. I think I still, find myself where I'm all like, man, I just spent 3 hours doing nothing.
Yeah.
What, I think I'm doing something like that. Oh, like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey, how's it going? Hey, and man, I just did nothing. And thankfully, I've gotten to a point where, I've set aside time to do that. I need to veg out for a minute, and that's where you got to find balance.
So you actually kind of schedule that time for yourself.
Yeah, well, you have to. I guess it could be as simply put as turn it off. Give yourself a break. Walk away from the social media for a minute.
I don't know if you could hear that. I could hear that. But that's Duck there. Go like. He's only got 3. I was the first one on there, or the second.
Duck, you should come on. We should see you more often. You look good.
Stop sharing that. Yeah, Duck's great. Yeah.
Your beard beats out JLB's, John Longbox. Come on, let's go.
I wanted to give Duck a little shout out. And this is the channel he was on. Let me share this real quick.
Duck went on and faced his battle.
Go sub to that channel and look for the Duck Bacon interview there. He's on there for like an hour and a half somewhere there.
Oh, that's good. I'll do a drive tomorrow. I can listen to it.
Yeah, so
I drive a lot, by the way,
and it's in podcast form too, Marcus. So if you want to just listen to it without having the video, they do both.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That is really neat.
That's good.
So he's on episode 16. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I love it. The fusion of traditional and digital with Duck Bacon graphics. Yeah. Fantastic. All right.
I wonder if it's on like actual like podcast.
Probably the sub count is really low on that account, so I'm assuming that it has a good podcast following probably somewhere. What is up, Hal Deer? What is up, sir? Glad you're in the chat, sir. I have a special shout out for you today, Mr. Hal Deer. Yeah, Nerdy Musings has a lot of great podcasts. Yeah, looks like it. And I like I want to watch that Todd McFarlane breakdown. Whatever you got to do. Damn it. Ew. Thank you. Sub that mother trucker. No.
We should make fun of Don while he's in the chat. That's my goal. So yeah. I'm working on Relentless. I can't do the full inking on this because while I'm streaming, it's hard. I can't use my brush.
Oh, that looks great. Yeah.
But I was contacted by Nicholas. He might use this as a trading card. He goes, well, I'll pay you to ink it. I go, you don't have to pay me to ink it. I'll ink it anyway. Come on.
Nicholas Gear. Right? Is that right? Gear?
So that's really nice to do. Like you said, do the independent characters. Omer, I really agree with that.
Right. I mean, sure, every once in a while I'll do a popular one because if we ever do like an art auction, those will sell pretty good and pretty
Those will sell better. That's true.
Yeah, but I would say try to focus predominantly on like indie characters because then we can share them out to them, and kind of help each other out, and hopefully maybe
exactly
to draw our characters, right? And it's not a requirement or anything. But, let's see. Doug says he had a podcast with Rex's favorite 19-year-old. Oh yeah, was that Art Jedi, or was that Noah Matukas? Hail, yes, hail. Thank you, sir. Let's see here. So we got AKA Pad working on Sword and Chivalry here, the knight from that story, AKA Dennis.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, looks great.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's looking awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, we're getting there.
Got a massive sword. Look at that. Love that.
Yeah,
I like that.
you gotta play it up.
He says our Jedi. It's the energy. Hell yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not practical, but the sword looks
Scarlet,
cool.
thanks for coming by. I appreciate you.
It's the rule of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rule of cool. Yes.
You have to. I'm jealous of you, Peter.
What? Oh,
You sit and wait for phone calls and I could do some work and I'm on the clock.
Oh yeah.
If I could ink while I'm driving, that would be awesome.
Yeah. It's like it was something where like way back like years ago I was like, oh, let me just try it. Like let me just kind of see if like the other people on like the other end can tell, like, so it worked. I was like, oh my god. So I kind of it became like a regular practice. So
as long as you get your work done, they won't care.
Yeah, and like a lot of times it's like I'll be on the call for like 45 minutes, maybe even like sometimes even like 2 hours, and it will be like 2 questions, like like 2 times I have to chime in, and mostly and mostly during those calls I'll because I'm always on mute in Teams meetings, I'll get a call from someone else to talk to me about what they're talking about in the meeting as the meeting is going on.
That's awesome.
It's such a wild thing, but I mean, but it's also like the idea, like I'm not a big meeting person, like I'm adamantly against meetings. I just think they're a complete waste. Sometimes
I agree with you.
Yeah, like
Doug wants to know what everybody's drawing. I am drawing Silverbug. It's a kind of sexified version of Levi Skeen's character. I'm surprised he's not here tonight, but it's all good. And we got AKA Pat. He's drawing the knight from Dale A's comic book. It's called Sword and Chivalry, and it's like here. I drew him last time. I'll whip it out a little later and show the one I did last week.
Dale's free comic book.
Yes, if you sign up, go to his website. I'll be showing Dale's website off a little later. It's the-installation.com. It's also pinned in the description below. I put a bunch of everybody's details in there. Marcus, I need to add you because you are often on this show the last 3 or 4 episodes. So I will.
I'm probably only be able to last till like midnight on my time.
No problem.
Because
I like putting everybody's info.
I just spent 4-hour drive fixing an AP on the way back. I'm kind of shot.
Marcus, you're working on inking Tin Soldier, is that right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what Dell is digitally drawing. He's always drawing
I'm working on page 10 of my Vampire Hunter Sodality Red River story, and I don't like it, but I'm trying to make it work,
Duck is now our first star. He's a star now.
Yep.
Really good.
What we got to do is we're going to make sure that Don is really jealous of him, and
I gotta give some props to K-pop. We're both fond lovers of the boobage. Hell yeah. I want to give this young man a shout out. His name is Rex Christian, aka Devil Flyer. He's on the road to 500. He's currently at 458 subs. So if you have not subscribed to Rex Christian, aka the Devil Flyer, go sub to his channel. He's currently at 42 away from 500. Let's help get him to 500, folks. So let me stop sharing, and we'll go back to Devil Flyer a little later. One last quick shout out before I continue. I forgot. I want to really commend this gentleman and thank him for all that he does in the chat, all the links he drops all the time. He's a wonderful mod. He's a great gentleman, and he's always hanging out. So go sub to Haldir. He has 166 subs. His information is in the description now, and give a special shout out, thank you to him. All his other socials are on there as well. And that reminds me, I'll wrench some people here in the chat. Scarlet, I will give you the power of being wrenched. Excuse me.
She's got the power.
Jack, you are also powered up. Let's see. Is Dawn already powered up? Dawn is powered.
Hey, Rex.
You guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Yep. See, Don is jealous. I was right. Because I know he's that type of guy. No, he's that guy.
What's he jealous about, Marcus?
I was making jokes that Don was jealous of Duck.
Peter, Howder 6480 had a great name at the end of our stream the day before yesterday. He said, "Call it the Pizza Round Table."
Oh yeah, or how about Knights of the Pizza Rounds?
I love all of it. It sounds great. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
So if you want to join the club, you gotta save your pizza rounds, and we're gonna have a painting night like the girls, and have some wine and pizza and paint on pizza rounds. It's gonna be
that's going to happen. I literally had to jump on some work last time, guys. So I know we talked about I think later that night, but we'll do it soon though.
Well, he had mentioned it. I noticed one of the last comments after we'd already shut it down, and he suggested that name, and I was like, "That's a cool name. Hell yeah!"
It's fun. Yeah, it's funny. It's almost like too obvious. I feel like I should have thought of it.
Look, when's the last time you met a genius here online? Just asking.
Well, just right now, his name's Rex Christian, the creator of the Double Flyer.
Yeah.
And Midnight. Sorry, I cut you off, buddy. Go ahead.
I got bullets for all of you boys.
Uh-oh.
Somebody clip that, please.
Yeah.
And he's from the South. He means it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we stand with that.
Not hyperbole. Yeah.
Yeah, I once went over a friend's house, and this drunken Indian came in, and we knew him. We called him Indian John, and I still know him, although I haven't seen him in a while. Funny enough, last time I saw him was at the post office, and it wasn't a wanted poster, but probably should have been. He came in halfway drunk, well, more than halfway, and he said, "I got a bullet for each one of you in here." And I said, "Well, I'll take mine right now." I actually kind of got indignant and threatened by it. So I said, "I'll take mine right now. If I'm going to get it later, I'll just take mine right now." And he pulled one out of the chamber and gave me one. Later that night, at one point, he pointed that pistol to another friend's head earlier in the night. And then when they got up to leave, I had already left by that point. I left about 1:30, as I remember. And about 4 o'clock in the morning when they left, he must have been real snookered. He still had the gun out or whatever. And he thought it had an empty chamber because he'd taken the one bullet out, for me earlier. And just by missing a couple of friends' heads, he shot the door facing on the way out.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You should change that story up and say he shot himself in the dick. And then joke about it and say, I'm just kidding, guys.
And then he's Omer Dickless. Oh.
Wow.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that hurts my penis just you saying that.
Yeah.
Here's what I think about you.
It's no more than women have told you.
I got a horse head for you.
Uh-huh.
Who's got the sniffles? I feel the
That's me.
coming on too.
That's because I'm tired.
Yeah.
Man, I got a little bit of a coughing fit. I've been trying to mute and make sure y'all don't.
I just muted myself a second ago. I should get some.
That's wild. We talked to somebody I know earlier, and their significant other has tuberculosis. It's like, wow.
Wow.
Don't
Yeah,
wish that on me.
that's
Thanks.
still a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, here's that I got what is it? I got your bullets for you right here, boys.
There you go.
It's Rex's Midnight.
And she is aiming for your private parts in that.
Yeah.
For your dick.
She's shooting for what is it? Cecil's cash grab, dick off.
Cecil's
cash grab 2. And here's Del A's sword and chivalry.
Oh yeah, that's
Look, I
awesome.
put the ogre in the back. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's the ogre.
Yeah, I like that. He's kind of threatening and looming, kind of.
And like I'm really good at drawing bigger heads on the bodies incorrectly, so I thought I'd just draw big head.
I like it.
All right.
It's a good face too.
I never got cash grab.
Did you back it?
No.
American.
Okay.
No, that's what I meant. I never backed it. I came in the middle of all that cash grab stuff, and for a while I couldn't make heads or tails of it. And then I heard it was really good, really funny.
Yeah, it's really funny. Yeah.
So I'm thinking about.
I haven't read it, but I did back it. I backed it. I got the John Malin Centipede cover. Couldn't pass that up, and got the T-shirt, which is wild because he sent out the T-shirts like at least a year earlier before the book came out. Of course, it was kind of hung up with some legal problems.
Oh yeah, I know. With this, yeah, now he's a normie, right?
And what got me, you know, I'm one of those. If I back it, I want to get it. You know, I understand. I've been burned a few times, but for the most part, pretty good percentage of getting what I support and back.
Well,
people were saying to Cecil, or saying openly, I hope he doesn't come out with it.
Oh yeah, that was the big
that was
joke.
the
I
joke.
remember
And I'm
that.
like, what the hell? You people are
remember that.
having,
That was like
you
the-
know. You know,
the
that
big
may
joke
satisfy
about it.
you, but how about all the other people that expected to get the darn book? And if you're maybe I just didn't get the joke. God, I just don't understand some people.
Well, it's called cash grabs, so he was just grabbing.
I mean, I get that part, but you know, to advocate that, yeah, I hope he just. I mean, God, whatever. Okay.
Well, that cover he has by Dan Lawless is terrific.
Yeah, it was. I got it and read the first book. I mean, the art's good and the writing's good. It's just not my kind of thing, so I didn't back
Right.
it.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he's a super nice guy. I've never met him.
Which book are you talking about for the writing?
Cash grab.
Oh, cash grab.
Well, I'm really rooting for the second one because it may turn into be the first six-figure project over there.
You know, they were talking about how Cecil's not the same. Apparently, he was a big, heavy, drunk guy. Now he's like a pretty fit guy. He's back to being a normal human being.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so that kind of made it. I was thinking that probably hurts his book a little bit.
Yeah,
in a way, you know.
He's not as entertaining. It's probably better for his liver, but
he's still pretty funny, but no, he's not as entertaining.
Yeah, it's kind of like when like Chris Farley like loses his weight, or like it's like you're
exactly
like you're funny when you're
you need
fat
to be
and
like,
disgusting.
You need to be more like that actress Christy Alley from Cheers. You know, just up and down. Like, or Oprah Winfrey. You know, she's up and down.
Well, Christy Alley did it in reverse. Yeah, she
was
But
hot as heck when she
got
was
a good. She got a good endorsement from Goodyear though.
Christy Alley was based though.
Some of you'll get that. Some of you won't.
I get it. She was based though.
Yeah,
I mean, she's also a Scientologist, so there's that.
The Goodyear blimp.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that, but she played a Vulcan, right?
He did. What's the start? Wrath of Khan? Was she Wrath, or was she the Spock?
Undiscovered.
She was a Vulcan, right? She was Saavik, right?
wasn't she Spock's sister?
Yeah, that's Wrath of Khan, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Which, if you're going to be pick one of the movies to be in, that's a good one.
The one.
She was on
the one. Yeah.
She was on Adam Carolla's show a couple of times, and I listened to that. And,
nice.
Yeah, she was pretty entertaining.
What was the name of the chick who was in Liar Liar with? She was in the elevator with.
Yeah, and she goes, "How was it?" And he says, "I've had better."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know who that was. She was a blonde in that movie. I remember that.
No. She was a brunette.
Was
the one
she
in
brunette?
the elevator.
Okay, I didn't remember that then. Fine.
Was
on an episode of X-Files.
Always contradicting my genius. I got it.
I don't remember her name though.
Yeah, I can't.
She was on the X-Files, really? Okay.
Was that Salma Hayek in the elevator?
No, it was.
Oh, I know.
Krista Allen, Krista.
Oh, I just saw the picture of Krista Allen. Yeah,
Krista Allen. Yeah,
there you go. That sounds.
She was in Canadian softcore porn. It used to be on Showtime when I was a kid. Younger.
Well, she was a Playmate of the Year. She was a Playboy Playmate of the Year. I don't know what year.
It was Emmanuel in Space.
He's got too many magazines to figure that one out.
Emmanuel in Space. See, I have I have a pretty good memory.
Do you have a good collection of those DVDs, Marcus?
I don't have anything. I don't collect anything much anymore, but I did not.
Hashtag
Are you an innocent
Marcus?
Innocent pure boy?
Pure innocent boy.
Not really. I just don't own anything because you could access it on the internet. Why bother?
Yeah.
They DM me
so
the links.
You do back some crowdfunding independent comics though, don't you?
I do back some independent comics.
Yeah.
You're a pure innocent boy, Marcus.
Not as many as I would like.
Well, yeah, we could all say that for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That $100,000 hasn't cycled back around to us yet.
Yeah, it hasn't yet.
I'm still waiting.
We're working on it, right, Pete? We're working on it, right, Pete?
I should show you guys this book.
Yeah.
From a friend of mine. I'm going to see him this weekend at the comic convention, MiniCon, Charlotte. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, maybe it's over here. Hold on. Let's put the stop can on.
Oh, I chatted with Pete earlier today on his stream, chatting him up in the chat. He just it was so distracting. He didn't get any work done.
It took me like probably twice as long as I
I'm back.
Way to go, Omer.
Because Omer wouldn't shut up. He kept
He's
talking
got
to me.
deadlines to meet, and you're messing with him. Good
and that kind of like that busted up my whole day too. Like that one.
I just got this one.
Freaking a-hole. God dang, Omer.
Punch. I've never heard of that.
This is Punch. This is by Keith Champagne and Rich Stonky. I know.
See,
Rich,
I already don't like it, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
It's oversized. It's an odd size. It's kind of like Roach Balls was. It's an odd.
No,
size
it's a regular size
for your
comic.
collection. Hey, everybody, I am drawing.
It's a regular size comic.
Is it? It looks big on your camera. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, I do like it.
No,
then.
it's the right size.
So
Yeah,
tell
it's
us what
the same.
punch,
It's the same
what
size.
does punch stand for?
I'm gonna figure that out in a second because I got to read it because I'm gonna see Rich this weekend. Better read it.
Rex says that.
So anyway, I'll
oversized
show you
thing,
pages.
He's gonna make a
Anamorphic.
magazine.
It's like animals.
That's not an
the
odd
idea is
size.
like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with animals crossed with the X-Men. It's kind of a parody, a funny comic.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Rich
He's
is a friend of Andy
anthropomorphizing.
Smith.
So what is the sweet spot, guys? Is it superhero comics or is it something else now?
Well, I'll tell you what happened to these guys, and Rich was telling me that they're all funded, and it looks like they were going to make some money, not a lot. And then all of a sudden, it's a Kickstarter. So you pay the Kickstarter, and Kickstarter doesn't take the money out till later.
Right.
And then when they went to take the money out there, all these people didn't want to pay for the comic. $200 worth just dropped out, $300. They basically did this for minimum wage.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then he was on, like, they're not promoting on YouTube as much because they're not, like, the CG people promote the video. Pubescent undercover neurodiverse cryptid hunters. That's what PUNCH stands for.
Right.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
That's
why it's called. Anyway, that's like the non-quote CG book that I got. That's the first one.
So they're autistic?
Yeah.
That word diverse.
They're neurodiverse, yeah.
Around, that's for sure.
Divergent.
And so
are they divergents? Virgins? Divergents?
Neurodiverse. So you can see the X-Men, the X-Men style. It's one with claws, one with eye beams.
But it's a parody.
Richie's done the Drunken Monkey book. And so he's a natural for that stuff. And I met him through Andy Smith. So I'm going to go to the convention this weekend and hang out with Andy and Dennis and Dan Fraga probably and Rich. When I get sick of them, when they get sick of me, I'll go talk to Rich. And the great Bud Root.
Oh yeah, Bud Root. He did that cover for Andy Smith, didn't he?
Yeah. Bud's too much. Bud's the only one other than Peter who wants to watch the Super Bowl. Nobody wants to watch Super Bowl. He's laughing.
No, dude. Hey, I am the that Bills game was wild. I couldn't believe I couldn't believe my eyes in 2 weeks. That, like the calls were like even that 2-minute warning or that that delay game was so freaking wild. But then the Bills could have won it still.
My feeling is, and Graham Nolan said, I'm not watching it after what the ref Vandy said. I'm not watching it with the refs. This is all set up, like all the conspiracy theories, like it was COVID.
Yeah.
But the truth is, after all those bad calls, the Bills still could have won that game.
Yeah.
But they didn't play better than the Chiefs.
Yeah. I mean, the calls are frustrating. Like they really are. But regardless, the Bills still had a chance to get that game. And
I think so.
Yeah, I was just I was probably more upset about that than I was excited for the Eagles winning.
Would you rather face the Bills or the Chiefs?
Here's the thing. With the newer
I'm gonna pull a Doug Bacon and do the snoring sound.
I just view I view the Bills and the Chiefs as the same because they win. Both of those teams win with less yardage, less this, less that. They win with turnovers. They do all of this stuff and they keep I can't figure out how the Eagles keep winning because they don't seem much of a team to me, and I don't understand how KC keeps winning.
KC's offense. Well, they win because their defense.
Yeah, I think both of them. Yeah,
they're a much bigger defensive team than people give them credit for. And that guy is a defensive coordinator. He was a coordinator for the Giants. And before that, he worked for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Andy Reid.
Hey, Omer.
Yeah.
You want to talk about comic books while these guys are discussing football?
Yeah, what happened to Marcus? Or who got cut off? Or what happened?
Rex dropped out.
Nobody.
Rex dropped off. I'm still here. What the hell?
Yeah, Rex is there. Yeah.
All of a sudden, you just stopped talking, Marcus.
Well, I'm soaking all this blather up.
I didn't mean to get into it that deeply. I'm sorry.
I'm drawing.
No,
I was drawing, looking down too. So
I'm not going to let Omer derail my show like he does over there at Peters. Weren't you?
No, I mean, I listen. I mean, I know sports and stuff a little bit. I mean, I don't keep up with it, but I know what you guys are talking about and stuff. It all makes sense. I don't know anything about any particular team, but
somebody was saying today only 20% of the people really watch sports, and I bet you they're all in the Northeast.
Well, if they lost a lot of viewership with the woke bullshit. So, and why people let it limp along, and because we're fans, and now we got conspiracy theories that it's a setup from the beginning.
Oh, I know, it is frustrating.
That doesn't help things. So, but people are going, well, it wasn't perfect, but it was a good movie. But they'll keep putting good money over bad for substandard remakes or whatever, and won't do anything about it. But they'll get mad when their money is incorporated and turned back against them, like Nike or something, and they actually advocate to take your freedoms away with it. That's what really gets me, is we are funding our own fucking demise. And we keep doing it. We all in the sake of entertainment. Can we just stop it? A bunch of Limp Biscuits funding all
Lizard Biscuits,
this substandard bullshit that they're coming out with, and just put a hold on that. I mean, we get on to Congress when they're going, well, they're not using the power of the purse. Well, neither are you at home. Stop with the entertainment, which is substandard. Go back and indie comic today.
Hell yeah. There you go.
So I imagine you're not seeing Captain America.
You got to dovetail it back.
Yeah.
So I guess you're not seeing Captain America.
But what, the first one?
No, this one that's coming up.
What's it called?
The fake Captain America.
The Brave New World.
Yeah, it's if you trust Disney, go for it. I don't see a lot of promise in it. No.
It's funny. I was just listening to a video today. How your boy Zach was making fun of all the people who were making fun of Anthony Mackie. He's saying how much he didn't like him. It wasn't representative of America. And I'm like, you're on the wrong track there, Zach. I know you hate all those YouTube guys, but you're on the wrong track here.
Yeah, I think regardless if he said that in Italy, if he said that a year ago, I don't think it matters when he said that. And I don't think the context is that far out of what that clip portrays. But I think that's ammunition for people to really turn against the movie, because I did a video on it, and my comments for that video are like, F that movie, not seeing it, not seeing it.
Well, I haven't seen a Marvel movie since Endgame.
Yeah, that was probably one of the last ones for me.
And I didn't see I did other two ones I didn't see. I didn't see Captain Marvel. I didn't see Black Panther.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that.
And I didn't. Yeah, I did not see Black Panther because I didn't want. I just didn't get to see it. I have nothing against it.
Couldn't. Yeah,
I heard it was good.
I think the last one I saw was Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I saw that one,
but I didn't see it in the theater.
Yeah, I haven't even seen that one yet. But and then there was Mobius that came out the second. I think the last one I saw was probably the second Venom with the Carnage in it, which was.
Oh, I haven't. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Let There Be Carnage.
I mean, I really
like. Is there a third Venom out?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Is there a third Venom out? I feel like I missed one of the Venom movies.
Yeah, there's
the out recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a brave. They probably should call it. It's a stunning and brave new world.
I think that Dave is one of my buddies. Dave, is that you from? You know who you are? Is that you, Dave? I invited him. See if he'd swing by. I don't want to out him or anything if he doesn't want to be out, kind of thing. So I don't want to say his last name.
But so I was listening to part of Zach saying, I'm like, but I know you're desperate to the birthday party clowns, and they don't even see movies. And they
gay new world.
You know you're super desperate.
Holy shit, Don. Don says it's a gay new world.
Yeah, oh geez,
true.
Oh, I wanted to circle back around to football and stuff. I do love the commercials during the Super Bowl and the halftime show when they have a hot, sexy lady singing and dancing. Oh, and I love the cheerleaders. Like, if they could just have a separate cam where they just like focus on the cheerleaders dancing and stuff like the whole time. I would watch the football
What's
like
funny is
alternate channel.
the
You know?
cheerleaders are all. It's funny because the cheerleaders are all for TV. Because when you're at the game, you can't see them.
Yeah, you can't see them at
Yeah.
all. That's what I'm saying. They should have a separate channel, like just focused on the cheerleaders during the Super Bowl game. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome.
Not bad.
Or like even like just the cheerleader channel, like of them just being hot and dancing. You know, it'd be like Dancing with the Stars. You know?
Yeah, Netflix has a Dallas Cowboys
stripping
girls. You know, the cheerleaders for the Cowboys.
Right. They did a documentary on them. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, it's on the list.
Yeah.
But that's
I mean, it's good to watch because you see how big.
The Carolina Panthers have a
They put a lot of effort into it, man.
Yeah, and the cheerleaders for the Cowboys are like that's just a team of itself. Like that's a franchise within a franchise.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah, that's
Before
my
we
buddy
go
Dave.
too far with this, I have to read Duck Bacon's old comment. You know, he says there's nothing like tuning in to a comic channel to talk about sports.
Yeah, Duck yawns every time people mention sports or anything not related to comics.
Yeah,
which I enjoy. I love. It's great.
I mean, I gotta push back against that because, like, are we just not dynamic people, or are we literally just only about comics?
It's because he's just a comic nerd. He's not on here for.
Wow.
He's got other friends for that kind of cool stuff, and we're not those friends.
Yeah, I know.
I like you sharing your manhood with us, Pete. It's great.
Wow.
How to be men. How to be men. Love football.
Yeah, I just feel like the more you know about the world, the more you will understand about comics.
See, the reason I don't get into football or sports is because I'm one of those people who would like learn all the stats and watch all the games. It'd be just obsessive about it, you know? And really freaking annoying to all my friends and people around me. Did you know that so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so? You know what I mean?
That's what I do.
Yeah. So I don't want to be Marcus. That's what I'm saying.
And post romance covers all the time.
I do.
Yeah, weirdo.
Am I going to be taken down? They just took down RJ the Fourth. They said he was a bot, and his Twitter account is suspended.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, I got to find out why because I'm a little concerned. I do post artwork.
Somebody
and I do like.
Somebody just messaged me. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say somebody just messaged me and asked me if I was a bot, and I think they're asking because like I have a bunch of scheduled Twitter posts, and it just posts art. You know, I have it for like a month set up. And
yeah, it's gotten out of hand with that. That's why I got kicked off my main account for a little while because I was actually using, and they were asking me those security questions that I just didn't have everything right there handy. You know.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, I don't schedule those posts. I do them every day.
I don't either. But yeah, I mean, why are you?
Schedule all mine.
Why are you scheduling?
Why are you so gay?
Why are you showing your art more than once? I've noticed that, or either that, or maybe on YouTube it's cycling it about again. I don't know.
The reason on YouTube I schedule those community posts independently now is because whenever I put them together, if you look at it on a phone, you can see the whole image. But whenever you look at it on a computer, like it stays in a square and doesn't show you the whole picture unless you do them individually. So I'm reposting them so that they'll be individual. And yeah, so that's the only reason I'm reposting some of those pictures. Because on the computer, it just won't show them. So I hope that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Because I have been paying attention of what you've been posting and trying to leave likes for it, and
I appreciate that. Thank you,
against
sir.
my better judgment, and sometimes.
Hey, if anybody like Pete had a few community posts, I shared them out to my channel.
I guess
so
my better judgment.
to repost them.
Yeah,
so,
thanks, buddy.
Yeah, if anybody else has any, I will let me know, and I'll go and throw a comment, drop a like, and repost to my channel.
Peter, you're very nonchalant. I would have said, thanks, buddy. Don't derail my show again, please.
No, I mean, like
stand up for your rights.
But it's also like, we were talking about like, things. So yeah, like it's and a lot of the times it's like I take advantage when people kind of I don't know, like you.
We were talking about important things, Rex.
Yeah, like
important things for all of us.
They were talking about RFK Jr. stuff like that.
Touchdowns, field goals. Yeah.
Philosophy, literature.
Really? All that before I came in? Really? Okay.
Economics.
Yeah.
The life of Jack Kirby.
Jackson Pollock.
I've been
I doubt that.
Rex, I heard you earlier. Were you guys talking about Bob Kane earlier?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, because I've been doing I'm back on doing like a full on like deep dive on all of that and then the all the Bill Finger stuff.
Yeah. Bill Finger and Jerry never really got the credit probably.
Jerry Robinson, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. There's a lot about that though. That like there really is like no evidence of Finger doing anything other than being a hired writer. Like there's really no evidence.
Okay.
So I've been kind of like,
okay, all right.
Did you see the documentary? Bill Finger?
Yeah. That documentary doesn't state like there's no evidence. It's all like it's supposition. It's all like he said, she said, this, that, but there's no evidence. So anyway, yeah, I've been.
That's interesting.
Keep searching. Keep searching.
Well, yeah, I know, but it like even it all comes from an interview in the history of comics that Stranko wrote, and everyone cites that, but no one quotes the interview. So, so I have that interview coming to me right now, so I can read it. But supposedly, like Finger describes things in one interview, and then some guy 30 years later or 50 years later draws that description, and then convinces Roy Thomas to run like a cover story about it, and all of a sudden it's accepted as truth. Like that's the path of the Bill Finger stuff.
Bob Kane and Will Eisner went to the same high school.
Yeah, that's in his.
They went to high school together.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I think
yes, beach volleyball. Yeah.
I think Bob Kane had a history of making stuff up that doesn't support his.
And then also there's the tradition of sort of the
congrats on the baby
people.
girl.
Well, I mean, just even up into the Image years, they had Rob Liefeld, so he had Shelby and other people and Fraga working for him, and studios, and they were doing a lot of the work, and he was taking credit according to Shelby. He said that multiple times.
Yeah, he's been saying that.
So why not decades earlier? In other.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, to be fair,
right?
If you're hired to work inside of a studio, and you do the work, how's that any different than like people arguing over the credit of like Darth Vader for Star Wars? Yeah, like we all agree that George Lucas created Darth Vader, but what about the guy that did the concept work? What about the guy that designed the helmet? Like it's a studio system, so you surrender everything you do to that studio.
Yeah,
like,
you're talking about like the Andy Warhol workshop and what's his name?
The factory.
The crystal skull. Damien Hirst type of thing, atmosphere with the studios. He hired all the artists to come in and they make the art, and then he puts his name on it because it was kind of idea.
Yeah, but even like if you guys know who like Tom Ford is, like Tom Ford visited.
Yeah, Tom Ford. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like he visited Jeff Koons.
Yeah, Jeff Koons is the other one. Yeah, Damien Hirst, Jeff Koons, Andy Warhol. Yeah.
Yeah, and Tom Ford's like, I thought you were full of crap. He's like, I went in, like, and Tom Ford left, and he's like, this guy does everything. And just because like Jeff Koons has someone sitting at a desk doing Photoshop for him, and it's like, I don't know, like I think
it's like through the gift shop with
Banksy,
Banksy and
Mr. Brainwash, right?
Mr. Brainwash, and you have Obey. What's his name?
Shepard Fairey.
Shepard Fairey. Yeah, it's it's the whole Mr. Brainwash, and yeah, it's all that right there, man.
But really quick though, the Schuster, like Superman had a team. Like people don't realize that. That's Simon and Schuster.
Oh yeah, John Sikela and Wayne Boring.
Yeah,
all work for them. Yeah.
So like where their
one of the differences is eventually DC had the deal, or National Comics had the deal where they took over. They were publishing Superman, so eventually these guys were not being paid by the Schusters.
Yeah,
by the Siegel and Schuster. But Bob Kane always had artists working for him, like Sheldon Moldoff. And the deal was, even if DC hired the artist, like say Jim Mooney or something, it's always going to be signed Bob Kane. It was signed Bob Kane up until past Carmine Infantino took it over.
Yeah, but
it was
that's
a little different deal. This is why that happened.
But real quick, Marcus, like Kane went in and had them sign. Like Kane went to DC.
No, that was that contract. DC, yeah, that's right. DC
right.
made that
deal. So like as much as people want to say it's Bob Kane, it's also DC. DC's like pulling the trigger on him doing this. It's pretty much like not a secret. And then if these guys are like like I'm talking like 1990 when The Dark Knight really did become like $1 billion franchise. Like, why didn't all these guys get together and sue and put their stories on record? Like, and that's a big question too. It's like, where was the massive lawsuit? Because it makes sense.
When did they die? You have to look at that too. They might not have been around.
I get it, but even with the money,
Dick Sprang was around.
Yeah, but even with the money from the '66 show, which was the highest rated like premiere ever, right? Like the '66 series, it premiered like post Super Bowl, like Super Bowl played. They played that. It got a huge pop. Money flowed in. Kane died. I think his net worth was like, I don't know, between 15 and 20 million. Like, and no one went.
And a lot of that came from the Michael Caine movie, I'm sure. I mean, the '89 Batman.
Yeah,
brother.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Like,
hi, Miss Angela Curry. How are you? Good to see you, madam. Young lady. What's up, fellas? She said, "What's up?" Hey, it's Flip City. Hey, Christy. I want to say it's Christy. I may be wrong. Oh, but she's got her kitty. She's got her kitty alter ego. Yeah, it's Christy and Kitty.
Stanley went to that high school as well. No, he was a little younger.
Oh no!
So, what's your take then of the Stan Lee controversy?
Well, I mean, like, which one exactly, too, right? Like that. I don't know. Like, it's like even with Stan Lee, it's like was Stan Lee trying to sell comics the entire time? Like, like I just don't understand how, like, if Stan Lee's being interviewed by Time Life, like he's supposed to what? Like mention every single possible person that touched every single character. I don't know when does Stan Lee even not give credit though? I know there's Stan Lee and Jack Kirby
right there.
I guess like that's the biggest like question mark is a couple margins that we know that Jack Kirby wrote on a couple pages of Fantastic Four. Right, like that, but there's not enough of a body of work to say that.
Well, there's the accusation of Wally Wood, who said that he was really writing. The idea is if you're writing
Oh,
from a
right.
plot, that the artist is really writing the comic book.
Right. Yeah, and Doc Wallywood is from like Daredevil issue.
It's from Daredevil because he redid all of Daredevil, and then he felt like he didn't get paid for it.
But here's the thing. That's a couple lines, right? Like show us the issue, show us what happened, and people.
The reason why Stanley could get that is because the artist, he's the editor, and the artist liked working that way. So I had Gene Colan in school. He loved working by plot. He felt like he was the director of the movie.
Yeah.
So if Stanley calls him up on the phone and he has a pad of paper or a tape recorder, and they talk about the plot of the next Captain America that they're doing, he loves that stuff. He doesn't want to go back to full script. Full script is what they do now, and the writers are completely in charge of the comic, and the artists are just robots with no creativity at all in a lot of ways, especially in the mainstream.
Yeah, but like here's I know people love the New Gods. I know people, but New Gods New Gods took decades to really pop and hit.
Well, it's way ahead of its time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like a push and pull. I think some of it was like, like some of it lasted.
We know if you read New Gods and then you read after and Commandy, and then you read the stuff after at Marvel, we can say that Jack Kirby did not write dialogue like Stan Lee.
Well, and that's a little bit what I'm getting at, right? Like it's kind of like if you read Kirby and Stan Lee's Fantastic Four, and then you read the New Gods, or you read Silver Star, like you're almost just like, all right. Like,
have you read some of Stan Lee's Silver Age stuff? It's very sophomoric. Some of it is. It's hard to read. It's so kiddie, Yeah, and like it's still like to the point that like Stan Lee really, I mean, like like the Marvel method changed everything. Jack Kirby added the cosmic.
Yeah, and Kirby, but it's like it's almost just like if Kirby really felt like Stan Lee stole everything, then why go back in the 70s? Like, why go back and work for him ever?
Let's see, wife,
because he needed money,
make a living, feed their family.
He was making money,
not enough.
Kirby was making so much money. The CIA hired him to fake a movie to rescue hostages. Like, that's how well known Jack Kirby was even back then. Where the government wanted Jack Kirby to fake out a terrorist organization because they had to fake a movie being made.
That's true.
Right?
I never heard that.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck made a movie about it.
Yeah. Argo.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember the movie Argo. Yeah.
So
that's Jack Kirby.
That was his. They didn't make that the top thing of the movie, but that whole idea was that Jack Kirby created a whole like super futuristic Disneyland for it. It had all these phony plans to fake them out.
Yeah, like Marcus, do you know, like, was that work ever revealed? Do we know?
Yeah, it's been revealed.
Okay.
In the Kirby Collector and a bunch of other places. You can look it up.
Wait, hold up. Give me 1 second. I got this, Marcus. Here. Is it in these?
It should be there. I think they call it Argosy.
Okay.
Argosy.
Because I've been wanting to do these on the live stream, and I've been like sitting on this.
And then the issue is with Kirby is that in 1960, really early on, while they were really hitting hot in the Fantastic Four and Thor, like those Thor comics, they're almost underrated.
Oh
they're
the cosmic,
right, and so and so especially cosmic stuff. But a writer from, I think it was Herald American or one of many newspapers in New York came to Marvel to do a big article about Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And of course, Jack Kirby sat in the corner smoking a cigar, not really saying anything. And Stan Lee did Stan Lee.
Yeah.
And the writer wrote this glowing thing about Stan Lee and basically said that Jack Kirby was just the worker bee. And Jack Kirby's wife read it. He didn't read it, Jack. And then they got calls from their friends. Did you see what happened to you in the Herald Statesman? Oh my God.
Yeah.
And his wife read it. And then from that day on, it's like 1968. That's it. Kirby ended it. He hacked out the last 2 years of Fantastic Four. Even though it was so good, nobody knew the difference. New characters, because she would say, "You're not giving any of that stuff to Marvel. The Marvel's terrible," because he didn't get credit in this stupid newspaper article.
Yeah.
And Stan Lee had apologized to them in several different times, and it never took. They decided they hated Stan Lee.
Yeah. And look, I get it. Like bad blood, like
exactly.
Hey,
it's like a family,
Have you all seen that? So Jack Kirby did the Fantastic Four, or a version of the Fantastic Four, at DC, and then he basically rehashed the same story or the same idea, and Stan Lee rewrote it and made it the Fantastic Four. But like he's got similar panels.
The unknown. That's right.
Yeah.
Without they didn't have any superpowers, but yeah, it was very much like, and it didn't have a woman.
Except for issue 3, they did get some superpowers, or one of them did anyway.
Right, but they weren't. They were like adventurers, right? But
yeah,
they were really adventurers too. They weren't really superheroes.
Adventurers into the fantastic.
Yeah, they didn't have costumes until the 3rd issue.
No, yeah, that's right. They didn't really have. Yeah, and their costumes that they got are just utilitarian costumes. They're not exciting.
Yeah.
Well, so were Fantastic Four for the first 2 issues. You think?
Right. That's what.
Yeah. It's not like Fantastic Four hit the ground running. That show, that series had to have legs. But I don't know. I think a lot of times.
Well, there was never an idea that Jack Kirby wouldn't reuse. They don't say that. He's just like everybody else, after all.
Only so many stories in you, right?
Weren't we talking about that earlier too, Pete?
Yeah.
We all can't have a glorious Rex.
Well, we're gonna steal everybody's stories and just go with the flow. Don't be afraid to share your ideas. Nobody cares.
Right.
I'm reading a book about Don Heck right now.
Wow.
To expand my knowledge even further.
What book is that, Marcus?
It's a Tomorrow's book. I have it here.
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, they come out with some nice.
Don Heck, he did Rawhide Kid.
It's like 2014, but he passed way earlier.
Oh, those books, yeah.
He might have, but Dick Ayers did some of that, I believe. Jack Kirby.
Here,
Dick Ayers. He was. I met Dick Ayers a bunch of times.
Let me embiggen you.
Oh wait.
No,
real quick, if we have Belmont Press in the chat, we have a pencils down. Oh yeah, let me see that, Marcus. Oh, nice design work.
See, his stuff is, everybody hated it, but when you start looking at it backwards, you're like, wow, he told the story really well.
Yeah,
and the characters look really good. But he was definitely hated by the end of his run, like on Wonder Woman, for DC particularly. They're like, oh, he's a hack. He does this, and it's just, he was a natural superhero artist. But there'd be no Iron Man without Don Heck.
Yeah, Don Heck is a little bit of a dark spot, so I'm pissed.
Well, I first encountered his stuff when the reprints of the early Avengers stuff from the.
I love those Avengers. Yeah, me too. All these guys, Rex, I don't know if that happened to you, but all these artists, they say, well, I never really liked Don Heck. I didn't really like Kirby. Yeah. I didn't really like Kirby.
My buddy in the chat says,
I never not liked Kirby. I always liked Kirby and Ditko. I don't remember not liking them.
Yeah.
And I also feel like it took the next generation to hook in on Kirby.
Well, no, that's true.
Yeah, it's not like Kirby was a magnanimous. I think in his later years,
Within
a
the
lot of,
field,
like-
though, I mean, he was often emulated, even from his 40 style. He was constantly reinventing himself.
Yeah.
You know,
I wish somebody had asked him if that was on purpose or it just kind of ended up that way.
I've heard, you know, them say that if all we have was the 40 stuff, he would be remembered. And
But nobody did what he did in the 40s. Nobody.
Right. Exactly.
Whoever did things like Sid Shores or the guys who took they were copying him.
Yeah.
His 40 nobody did action and things like that. I wonder if it just I'd like to have asked him that. But he definitely he didn't get any like love again until Image did that Phantom Force.
Correct. Yes.
No, that I always loved him, and I based a lot of my work on him. But I never hated him. All those reprints in the 70s that Marvel reprinted, I read all those, and I love those comics. A lot of people are like buying. I never bought Werewolf by Night, but I bought Marvel Triple Action. Once they said, "Oh, the Image guys like this guy. Oh, we're going to like him. This is going to be good."
Right. Yeah, and that's kind of like the Image guys really put him like into that next.
He made more money on that Phantom Force. He was still alive when they did it.
For the younger people, and it gave Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane, and I think even on one issue, Jim Lee, a chance to ink the Great Kirby.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's really funny, you go back and you say, like, Rob is like my age, or and Todd's older than me. He's as old as RT Bear, and you don't think that because their art styles, they weren't trying to draw like John Buscema, Jim Aparo, and all those other guys that we were told we had to draw like. They did their own thing like that, exciting. They did their own thing, and they seemed so young and vibrant,
Yeah, and I feel like they didn't get credibility from Peter David, from John Byrne, like from
John Byrne hated them. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and like
but John Byrne hates everybody, so that's really not a surprise.
Yeah, but it's really like I always felt like, especially McFarlane, like he wedges himself in front of people to like get credibility. And I felt like he did that with Stan Lee towards Stan Lee's like later years. He did a lot of weird stuff with Stan Lee, and like he was a big guy behind the Kirby push. And I just feel like which is weird because if he cared about comic book history, he would, I don't know, like Herb Trimp, like they would do stuff about some of these guys that needed money, that needed a push. And Kirby was like low hanging fruit for that, but any of the other guys, like, good luck.
Yeah, well, like Don Hecker, Herb Trimpy,
like all those videos, those home to the comic artist greats with Stan Lee.
Yeah,
like doing all that shit with all the Image boys, basically, right?
Image boys.
Bob went both ways, right? I mean,
yeah. Kurtzman? He did one with Kurtz. There's some good like pickups.
It was cool though. Like that was the stuff you bought back in the day because there was nothing else, and it was like, holy cow! Look, we can buy these videos. They're $10, $20, or whatever it was. And that's when the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles videos started coming out, and you could buy those.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of artists that are decent artists in the 70s. The artists used to pass away so early. I remember when I was a kid, they had a big alert that Bob Brown passed away of leukemia. He was doing Daredevil at the time. Klaus Janson was inking him. It wasn't bad. I mean,
yeah,
it wasn't like, but by the time the Image, like, this is not, that stuff was known. These guys were all boring,
Yeah, and like you're even reminding me how McFarlane with Klaus Janson wedged himself into Dark Knight Returns.
Oh yeah, well,
like, what is
that's
that?
not true.
That like I bought the like the $200 artist edition for that. You know, like the big one. It's like just so I can look at those bricks that he said he inked, and it's bullshit. Like it's the biggest lie. Like it's such a lie. It makes no sense.
That's funny.
Dark Knight Returns. What he said he inked?
He said he inked, helped out Klaus
Bricks.
Janson,
Yeah.
and Janson says he didn't.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. So hold up.
Jansen says he did.
Dig it up real quick.
Jansen
I
said that
remember-
our cartoonist kayfabe, as a matter of fact.
Get your wagon to a star.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I have. Let me see here. I don't know what book it's in. I kind of forget. But let's see, maybe it's in part 3.
Let me begin you.
I don't, blame you for being upset since Omer kind of derailed you earlier.
Yeah, I know. I'm still
I'm talking enough comics. I mean, I could do this all night.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Metals, movies, and verses.
And I'm learning more every day. I got a tomorrow's book on Dave Cockrum.
Omer
yeah.
marathon, yeah, baby.
Oh, right. It might be here. It might be this. I think it's this. I'm not 100%.
And I sat next to Dave Cockrum my first convention that I was as a pro. Pro.
I don't see it.
It's just crazy. Like, it's just nuts. It literally. But real quick, since I'm in Biggin, and we got Belmont. This is my pencils down right here.
Oh yeah, I remember you showed that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be like inking this. I think I'm going to. He's going
Congratulations on your new baby, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin's wife just had a baby.
Baby girl, yeah.
Now they say they both had a baby, but when I was they just said the woman had the baby. Screw the dad back then, right?
Yeah. The dad always gets screwed. But yeah, but I'm thinking of the pencils down guy. I'm thinking of making him burst through the milkshake girls.
Oh, that's funny, Pete. That's
right?
funny.
Yeah. So like I might just like put them here and stuff because I kind of had like a blue-haired person here.
The blue-haired whale.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like like the milkshake stuff is.
What a
just
kinetic
so
style you have, jeez, Louise.
What here?
No, you just have a wild style. It's all over.
Yeah, I like it. It's very graphic.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I think I think as I go back and forth so much sometimes too.
Feel your way.
I don't think it'd be hard to do that on the iPad there.
Yeah, that's a good observation.
Hey Marcus, it's a little wonky on the left, don't you think?
I can't tell. I'm not criticizing.
I'm kidding. I said that about one of Marcus's hands, and everybody started busting my balls.
That was fine with me. I don't make the world's greatest hands.
Yeah, well, I was just saying it looked.
I don't make good hands because my hands are not like long, lean hands. They're hands. They're kind of short and stubby, so it's harder to draw really.
Yeah, I mean, you draw whatever you draw. I don't care. I'm just saying that's like I like the image so much. I was oh man, if that hand was just a little bit better, it'd be so fucking badass. That's all I meant. That's all I meant.
I remember the time I was watching. I think it was Comic Artists Kings. It was Comicsgate Kings, and Aaron Lepresti comes out with this page that was in Wraith of God 2.
Oh yes.
And he was super proud of it.
Oh, thank you, man.
And he was showing the work just to say, hey, look at this page. And then Ethan goes in on it and says, well, I would just leave that open up top and create a halo. And he was being nice. It was fine. And then Graham says, it looks like that leg is coming out of her butt. Everybody's like, oh my God. And the worst part is Jimmy Reyes started going in on it. And nobody could believe that Jimmy would do that. He's like the least guy of those three. It was really funny. for days we were telling Aaron, don't be showing any more work on Comicsgate Kings.
Yeah,
because they're really not supposed to. Like those guys at that level are supposed to criticize. Like,
like say that's a wonky hand. Exactly.
You call them up later or something. The top of my pen.
Sorry. Next time I'll DM you.
I wasn't mad. I don't. I barely remember that stuff. Oh, the top of my pen fell. That's bad.
They won't let me forget it, Marcus. They're on my ass about it every time.
This is a draw stream. Like the fact that we get work that looks so good, all of us, at the end of 2 or 3 hours is insane.
Yeah,
I didn't think I was going to be able. When we started doing it, I didn't think I would be able to come up with good work that looked good. Well, I'm not trying to ink it anymore on stream.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to color, man. I'm trying to
get tired at the end.
Trying to get speed. I'm gonna be like Aaron Lepresti
with my brush and not my brush pens.
Yeah,
and then because it looks sharper sometimes to me, and I can't do it with the computer on where I work.
Oh.
I can't drop ink on it, you know.
Thank you, Brewskis.
There we go.
Yeah, I reshared a tweet or a community post from MMB, Metal Movie and Brewskis over on my community tab page.
Nice.
So, again, if you post stuff in your community tab, let me know. Send me a DM. I'll go check it out and reshare something cool from your
Yeah, I gotta do more with that. I gotta do a round of like stuff like this and get back with some of my other things.
Yeah.
But
in other words, you'll get right on it.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
There's a lot of like administrative stuff on the back end on YouTube that you got to do in order to like have your channel like hit a little better. You know,
I was just going to ask you about that. Yeah,
you got to tag and because so YouTube likes it when you fill out all the boxes. You know, they really like it, and they really like it when you like tag other people on YouTube. For some reason, your like they want you to stay on YouTube. So if you tag other people onto YouTube that are on YouTube, they like that. When you put like links outside of YouTube, they don't like that. But if you
that's how all the socials are.
Yeah. But if you put your YouTube tags along with all the other ones, they kind of equals out, right? So.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's always a tit for tat, you know, and a lot of times like you can even figure out a little bit of a formula that works for yourself that maybe triggers some algorithm promotion, and it can get changed overnight, and you don't even though they tell you things are updated, it's like like you're almost like chasing your own tail sometimes.
Right.
I feel triggered right now.
That they really want you to do like.
I'm sorry.
Is it true on YouTube? Is it true on YouTube that they just really want you to do like 10, 12-minute videos and shorts to build up?
That's not so true anymore.
Yeah, I again too, like I think that goes back and forth because you'll have people that have a 2-hour like like a 2-hour video that does well, and then you'll have someone that does like a 5-minute video that pops, and but I think it's just to really break through, you just kind of have to say the hell with it and design like what you want to say on YouTube and just commit to it. And the numbers are fun, the views are fun, the getting traction's fun, but like you really have to commit to like your voice and what you're saying and believe it matters. Like that's it. Yeah.
Be an influencer.
Well,
hey, MMB, if you get your Twitter set up or whatever, send me a DM, find me on Twitter, and you're more welcome to come on the show once you get your stuff sorted out or whatever.
They're starting to put commercials in the middle of live streams.
Oh,
you can see somebody in the middle of a word to be a commercial, and you'll miss that whole like 30 seconds.
That's like Twitch. That's like I think that's what Twitch
My
started.
son does Twitch.
And people kind of like flipped out at that on Twitch when they tried that.
Yeah,
It
Twitch
is
will like
it is
move your
really
video
annoying.
to a little corner and then play their thing.
Yeah.
Back. My issue with YouTube
very well
is I feel that it has a limited audience for how many comic book readers you're going
Twitch?
to.
Look at that. What do y'all think?
I think Twitch is much more for gaming.
Yeah, well,
My son's
YouTube,
on Twitch.
I think there's only probably like 10 or 20,000 like comic book readers who will actually own
you
it.
gotta reach
And
another
everybody's
audience
trying to
besides
fight
you.
for those same 20,000 people.
Yeah, you
Well,
definitely
we're
had
kind of doing that now, but
Yeah.
you have to get
That's-
beyond YouTube.
see,
for
that's
sure.
the issue. Like, are you going to get fans beyond, like you said, beyond YouTube?
And YouTube's actually one of the better ones for like linking back to like your own homepage or your own store. You know, other ones like TikTok and Instagram and stuff is like they do not want their viewers to leave the platform at all. And so YouTube will allow that to a certain extent. So it's probably one of the better, more effective conversions if you want to get into marketing lingo.
Oh, you're a big tech guy, aren't you, Dale? You know more of the ins and outs than I probably do.
I'm not as big into it as I used to be. I like 15, 20, more like 20 years ago now. 15, 20 years ago, I had a web design side business that I did, and you would follow all the search engine information and stuff. And now search engines, they're so bad they don't even hardly matter.
Right,
Nobody goes
metadata
to
crawlers
search
and all that. Yeah.
engine.
Yeah, I used to design websites like maybe 25 years ago. Yeah, I was doing it by hand, and then we got the visual UI builders and Dreamweaver.
Yeah, it's a much different thing nowadays. Everybody just uses some sort of content management system and builds it all that way, and it's easier, but I don't know. My personal website, andinstallation.com, I do it all in HTML and CSS, and I host it specifically on a host that doesn't allow any server-side scripting.
That's cool. I was using what is it called? What is it called? WordPress, and they like
Yeah,
updated
WordPress. I've used that quite a bit.
and then like they're gone now. So like the site I had, it doesn't work anymore. It got crashed or whatever. I got to rebuild it from scratch. Fudge.
Are they completely gone? They don't do any of their own hosting anymore?
I think you have to host with them or whatever. And
Yeah, you can WordPress has their own host, but they also like GoDaddy and other ones like there's like you can get pre-installed WordPress packets for hosting where everything's just like there and you're plugged into WordPress. And
show us, Rex?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pete. I'm listening.
Oh yeah. Looking good, Rex.
What was that?
Geo. Hold it up a little longer. You didn't hold it up long enough. It got blurry.
Who is Geo?
He's like one of my rock characters,
Okay.
Is that all you got? You can share anything else? Okay.
Yep. Oh,
Anybody else want to share anything currently?
maybe when I get done here.
Marcus, you want to share? Dale, you want to share?
Oh, sure. I was
share.
looking
Yeah.
I'm just doing some of the stuff I would do with the pen.
Yeah, it looks good.
And then I'm going to try to do most of it with the Winsor Newton or whatever, Raphael Kalinsky brush.
Yeah.
Because he's such a big character, it'll thicken the line just enough. But I can't do it now, so.
Dale, you were going to comment something? Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh no, I just really like his inks. They pop.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I don't know. I do a lot. I put a lot of black and white. I use a lot of blacks. I think we don't see that as much anymore.
Yeah, I like the heavy blacks personally.
I see it here. I'm so used to working in black and white. I've only been colored. My work's only been colored a couple of times. That I feel like when I look at it, it doesn't look like the character pops. I'm going to put a shadow in there. Or if the lines look messy, I'll just make it black. Like I'll like line, and it doesn't look right. I'll just make it black. And it's just natural. It happens all the time. I don't even think about it. When I see a work that's really well drawn, but so open for color, I'm like, what am I feel like taking a brush and just blacking up stuff in the background. And I know it's taken out by this, because I think comics are overcolored right now.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
I mean, even the CG, even the great CG colors that we know, all the names, they're all basically overcolored, and the colors are coming out too dark when it's
they're too dark. Yep.
Oversaturated, yeah.
These are the big guys. This is everybody. This isn't just us little guys, you know.
Well, I like the quote. That reminds me of a quote out of a movie. Your taste is in your ass. You're gonna have to suck on this till you give me your money. Anybody know where that's from?
I'm thinking.
Live and die in L.A.
Oh, I've been the William Friedkin movie. Yeah, I've been trying to get that like on digital. I search it all the time, and that's with William Dafoe too, right?
William Dafoe. You said those words, yeah.
Yeah, that movie has a scene where you see how they counterfeit money, and it's one of the most well shot of anything. It's a top 10 sequence of it's so freaking cool.
Wang Chung soundtrack.
Yeah, but I haven't seen that movie. It's probably been 20 years since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of my favorites, especially.
That helmet kind of looks a little Transformer-y like.
It does, yeah.
Well, I like the action on that.
Yeah,
Talk about Kirby.
I like that sword. It looks feels like
that's Kirby, right?
Yeah, it's like I call this it's like the Kirby torque, where we're like this way and we're that way with the hips.
Yeah, you see that that's the John Buscema does that, and
and Hunter posted, guys.
And Gil Kane. Like the last 2 weeks on the studio, last week was John Buscema, and the week before was Gil Kane.
Yeah,
and Shadow Scooter.
I want to ink my reproducer just to get the likes on YouTube. It doesn't. I mean on X, because I'll publish original stuff. Like if I did this, finished this one last night. This is for Mythic Americas, but nobody cares about this because it isn't a character, right?
Yeah, it just sucks. It really does.
Oh,
very nice.
I'm digging you, sir. There you go. The babe with the well in the hair.
I like it. Yeah.
That's the Mistress Sedna. She's the Mistress of the Sea. It's an Inuit thing. So she happens to have they have whales in her hair and stuff.
Mistress of the Sea.
Of the Inuit myth. It's a story off a myth. It's more of an allegory. And then this is the Eskimo Taklo Immersion, it's called. It's a splash pages. So I had all this like grayed out, and I said, it looked like crap, so I made it black. That's kind of how I make some decisions on that.
They made it pop, that's for sure.
When in doubt, black it out.
Well, you got to think of like I remember in How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. There's a whole section in the back where
I don't remember my
inking and how to pop the characters.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's like
I want to share this. This is Dale's website.
Oh, very nice.
This stuff is. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
I need to do more reviews on there, but nobody cared about me reviewing comics.
I'm sorry, what y'all were talking.
What's this black. This is what I'm talking about. That pops your character out. That's exactly what I would have done. I wouldn't think about it though. I just do it.
So if you go up here where you've got this little communication what is it called? The installation box tower thing here where it says
Yeah.
Chivalry. Sign up for a free copy. Click on that thing right there. It takes you to this page here. Put your information here. And how many copies you got left, Dale?
I think I signed up for it recently.
Yeah, you did. Did you get my email? It should have emailed you when I made the postage last
I
night,
haven't
Rex.
checked. I haven't checked my email. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my MailChimp mailing list.
So sign up and you can get a free copy until that little post disappears, basically, because that means it's
Yeah, I need to count and see how many I have left.
Back it today. No, wait.
free. So I'm always impressed with Dale's line work, and he's like, ever since I found out he's digital, I'm so shocked because I thought it was actually pen ink stuff he was doing, and it has whatever you're doing to get that quality. It looks like ink pen drawing, and I love it. It's great. Like it's fantastic. Like I've found more and more.
Who did you print through for this?
I printed through Comics Wellspring. If you're doing low batch, I think they're still the cheapest. If you printing out more books, I think Mixam's cheaper.
Yeah.
And the Print Ninja might be. Were you the one who was looking at Kablam, Rex, or am I thinking of somebody else?
I think somebody else on my show was. Yeah.
I talked
Kablam.
about
Yeah, we did one of the anthologies through Kablam, and it was kind of they were really slow to respond. It took months to get back to us.
Yeah.
When I was doing the anthologies through that Discord group.
How big were the anthologies that you were doing?
They varied in size, I think our biggest one was like 260 pages.
Wow.
Or something like that. Most of them were probably like around 100 pages.
It's amazing the people in the independent field that are doing these huge books. It's amazing to me.
Yeah,
go sub to Rex's channel. He's got 458 subs. We're trying to get him to 500. So let's see if we can get him one sub tonight. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe to Rex. He's on his way to 500. We're trying to push his channel a little bit. He needs some subs, so go show him some love. At the very least, go sub. If you get a chance, throw a like on the video. Tell him nice things. Yeah. So
love you, love bug.
Love you, love bug.
Oh my God! Now I have to leave. Rex just called everybody a love bug. I'm freaked out.
I grew up in the time of Herbie.
Herbie?
My mom had a
Herbie the love bug. Yeah.
My mom had one.
MMB, you want to jump on? Is that what you're asking?
A good German-made car, that came out in World War II.
Yeah.
Have a link for Dale's website,
Mobile. And probably grew up drinking Fanta, another German drink,
Yeah, if you look in the description, if you're looking for links, there's a bunch of links.
Great War.
Those Razzies.
It's in the description. Also, Hallier's really good about dropping links. So.
Yeah, he is. He's a good mod. A great artist,
Mucho talento en esos manos. So I got these in the mail today.
Oh.
Now I have this one already. I just bought it again just in case it was messed up. The one I had. This one looked like it was in pretty good condition. I know the one I have has a little more wear on it. So I just picked it. It was like $10. I found it for $10, man. So I was like, hell yeah, send it to me. I think it was like a total of like $12-14. So I'll take them out of the package here in a second. I'm gonna have a Twix breakfast, by the way. This live stream is brought to you by Twix. So go out and get yourself a left and a righty and get Twix.
Yeah, what do you say?
I used to like peanut butter Twix. Do they still make those?
I think they do.
I don't know, but they do a lot of special edition now. Like now they have like cookies and cream. They'll have like a mocha one. Yeah, they do all kinds of like exotic flavors now. I don't
Have
know.
I
if they-
been go ahead,
Kit Kat.
sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think peanut butter Twix used to be the red package. I don't think that's made anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen those for a while. Have I been teapotting, tea whistling tonight?
No.
Awesome. If
What's
this is
that?
if this crunch is annoying, let me know. And
You've been
I'll
a
mute.
douchebag, but you know.
Man, Rex is busting my balls tonight. That's for sure. That's funny.
I got to see if you have any. You know.
I'm tugging him like a lady boy.
I kill you.
I kill you, kaboom.
Kablam. See, that would have been funny if you would have worked that
Mhm.
in there. But
Yeah.
Land. I'm at Flow Springs, yeah. So I think I have this one too, but like the previous copy I have, I think is like really jacked up. I found it in a dollar bin somewhere, and it was like really messed up.
That's the sketchbook, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's two versions of this sketchbook with different, like it's the same cover but slightly different colored background. Like the colors are inverted, but it's the same drawing. And I think the I don't know if this is the second print or the other one's the second print. I think this is the first print because I don't remember seeing the other one very often.
Yeah, I thought one of those maybe had like a white cover, but maybe I'm confusing the editions.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. And I think like is that the one where you flip it and she's animated? Abby Chase is animated in the page
on the
numbers.
corners. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is. Can you see it there?
you had
What
to just
is it?
find the nozzle and blow.
Yeah, so right here, she's right here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so he got that
Like
from Mike Allard. Mike Allard did that for
Mike Allard?
Yeah, he did that for Madman.
Madman?
Yeah.
Allred? Mike Allred.
Allred, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like who's Allard? I assume you were talking about Allred.
Yeah, I was just picturing
Yeah.
the spelling of his name when I said that.
Yes.
He's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, there you go.
Sinkowitz? Is it?
Also,
I would
went
say
to school in New Jersey.
Sinkovich? I
In
would say
New
Sinkovich.
Jersey,
Yeah,
yes.
isn't it Sinkowitz?
Zikovich.
By way of New Jersey, exactly.
J. Scott Campbell Soups.
There you go.
Yeah, the Campbell's HQ is 10 minutes from here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know a lot of people that work in procurement. Lawyer friend of mine works there. Yeah.
Wait, you have friends? Hold on.
I got a couple.
Lawyer friends are good to have.
Yeah.
Well, it depends what type of lawyer, right? You having a a criminal one is good in case you get
Yeah. Okay.
having someone that can get you out with a phone call. Criminal justice.
Man, John likes to bust my balls too. I thought I was like a 20-year-old, and I'm like, guys, I'm like over 40. They were kind of shocked. Is that right, Marcus?
Yeah, we thought you sounded younger.
Yeah, it's because I saw like Michael J. Fox.
And you have
Right.
a lot of energy.
Exactly.
It's funny you say that. I was telling Rex the last 2 weeks that I'm tired as hell. I'm exhausted. I was like, I'm gonna stop live streaming so much because I'm so tired, man.
He's exhausted by telling people he's not going to stream as much, but he does anyway.
And then I do a random midnight stream, and Rex shows up and he's like, "What are you doing?"
What's happening here?
Yeah. That was a really good stream, the random one, because we had Shelby on, and who else was on that one, Rex?
I think you're talking about the impromptu clean stream that I had Jason Bascom and Shelby. Yeah. On that.
Those guys are good to have on streams. You can just set them up and let them go. You don't even have to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love
I
those.
can just sit back and draw like I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get work done like Pete.
Is that a reprint of the Death of Captain Marvel?
No, this is an original print. It's a fourth edition.
I think I have a first edition in the back.
Oh, maybe that's why it's in such good condition.
I still have it. I had it when it came out. I remember when they all came out.
Yeah, that was a big deal when it came out. It's
And
still
Steve
the best one of all of those. It really is.
It's still what? Pete, say it again.
Yeah, that's the best graphic novel. Like when Marvel was like
Of all those, yeah, they had some good ones, but that's the best one.
Yeah, it's so freaking.
And it's the
so
first
bad.
one.
Oh no, that's not the first one. First one I thought was New Mutants.
No, I think Captain Marvel was the first time. New Mutants was the second one or the third one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New Mutants, of course, that was their first appearance in a graphic novel. That was kind of different. Bob McLeod.
Look at this. He's got the curved panels. This is so European. This is so European, right? This is like a European thing.
I saw an interview, and he said when he was inking that, he had hurt his hand, and he had to tape the pen and the brush to his hand, to his fingers.
Wow.
Do it. So that's why it looks uniquely inked. It almost comes out like a Mobius because he couldn't really do exactly what he usually does. He had to use much more short strokes.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
And then Steve Oliff created a new way of coloring just for that book.
It looks so good. It does feel like Mobius.
He was telling us at Heroes Con. I met Steve Oliff, and he was like, the way he colored this book, that was the first time he did it.
Is that Thanos?
Yeah. Thanos meets his enemy to say goodbye.
He did a lot of inking. He did a lot of for Spider-Girl later on.
And continuity wise, I think Thanos is dead at this time, right? So
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Like Thanos meets him in the afterlife to be
In
his
the
guy.
Soul Gem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thanos later
Warlock.
and then Thanos later comes back in Silver Surfer Volume 3, Issue 34.
Which you recently got that huge stack, that box you unboxed.
If you want to read how Thanos got that way, you have to get Marvel 2-in-1 Annual 7 and Avengers Annual 7. Two of the best.
By Jim Starlin.
Both by Starlin, inked by Joe Rubenstein.
That's what I like about Starlin. He took Kirby's Cosmic in the Bronze Age to another level.
He really did.
Yeah.
You know what sucks is if you really want to look at this book, you got to crease it down the middle, lay it flat, and break all that spine. You know.
Oh crap! Okay. Just rip out individual pages. I mean, it'll eventually happen anyway.
He'd be like Aaron Lepresti, 9.4.
Yeah. Well, it feels already like it's gonna fall apart, man. To be honest, it feels like the cover's gonna fall off.
That's my kind of book.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like him and all.
Aaron,
I don't want him to fall apart.
On the other. How to keep your comics.
Dog ear it. We'll do it.
No.
Comic books. What I don't get, I loved his Iron Man. He didn't draw Iron Man enough. He created Thanos during Iron Man. Iron Man 58, he created Thanos.
I thought maybe 55.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's 55. I think his last issue was 58. They kicked him off.
Yeah, and which is it's really Starlin is impressive when he's one of those guys. He doesn't get the reputation, but he can really come on any book, and it's just ideas, and it's good story. Yeah,
he did some good Batman comics.
Shane was saying he didn't think he was a good draftsman,
and he was one of the last people to really, one of the big names to leave Marvel. They ran him off eventually.
He always went back and forth. There'd been a couple on YouTube by this guy, Comic History.
And of course, this is a
he had a
nod
couple of
to,
news, and he laughs about leaving Marvel.
Pieta.
He laughs about leaving Marvel and DC. He'd get mad and he'd leave, and then he doesn't even remember why. And then he'll go to DC for a while. Then he'll get mad at them and go back to Marvel.
Yeah,
but he seems very at peace right now.
Well, he can't draw as much as he used to physically. He's had to do more writing. I think he kind of prefers that.
Yeah, he did a like a Stormwatch, Stormwatch volume 7 or 8 by that point, and that was a really good series. That might have been the New 52 Stormwatch, I want to say.
Did you guys ever get into his Dreadstar stuff though? I never really quite got into it.
My father still has a Dreadstar poster in his house.
Oh, no way.
My father loved it. I was at a con once, and I was across from Neil Adams and Jim Starlin. And Neil Adams explained to me his separation. I wouldn't talk about art because I knew his reputation. How the Earth was the growing Earth.
Yeah.
But he was a Looney Tune. And then I told Starlin how much my dad loved his work. And he loved the Christian, the take on the Catholic Church. And Starlin looked at me like I was nuts. And then that was that.
Oh my God.
But he still has that poster. He's a lawyer, and he had a Dreadstar poster hanging in his office.
That's hilarious.
Was it Bavaria? What was that that he did?
Bravado.
Bravado. Okay.
That was Breed.
Bravara. Yeah. Okay.
That was a Breed. Breed was good too.
Breed was all the stuff is good.
Yeah.
And so when Shane worked with him at DC, and he says, "Well, I don't think he's such a good artist," I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I think
he can buy and sell you.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, no doubt.
What are you nuts?
Wow.
I know a lot about comics. What are you kidding? I was like, I like Shane's work and everything, but he's not Jim Starlin.
Yeah, I think sometimes if someone's a proportion monkey, if you're really anal about proportions.
Well, that's what I realized.
Yeah, and you can look at Starling, and sometimes he's got small heads and a long torso. But here's the wild thing: look at the Sistine Chapel. You'll see small heads also with the Sistine Chapel. I think Starling just creates when he illustrates, it's like a presence. It's like
exaggeration.
It's a complete.
And then the modern guys, even when they're good, I go, well, I really like this guy's art, but it looks a little stiff. It looks a little stiff. Somebody's got to go back to life drawing, and these are the guys making money and getting $100,000 books. And I won't say who I think that about. And then
you can.
And then this is why, though, because they're just so worried about exactly how everything looks.
Well, look, to me, this is a little bit big of a head compared to the body.
Yeah. He
does
Jay Scott is small torso, insanely long leg, long palms. He draws long palms. He draws big heads. But he that's the mystery of it, where we all know it's wonky, but it just somehow fits together. It just
I'm just like J. Scott Campbell. I do the big head.
Yeah, there you go.
Long legs. There you go.
Inspired by J. Scott. All right, I'm putting the night away. I think I'm going to go to pencils down. We're going to put one of these to rest for a little bit.
Look at that. The Don has inked 4 fully inked pages in 12 hours today. That's a record.
And how much has he colored for?
He would have gotten more, but Momer messed with him in his chat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can do it, Don. You can do it.
Now he's got to work all night on James's coloring.
Yeah. That sounds like a pain in the ass, man.
He's going to kill me after I said that.
How often does Don do his draw stream? Is that like
Saturday?
Every Saturday. We're doing it on Saturdays. Yeah. Yeah, I invited you to the last two things we did over there. I sent you the link.
Yeah, I got this Saturday might be completely open.
Okay, I'll make sure to get the link to you.
Yeah,
just so you know, Don, I've been sending Pete the link, so hopefully he'll show up. At some point.
I mean, I
didn't tell them. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna send Pete the link. If he shows up, cool. It'll be a surprise.
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta wash my hands. I got ink all over me. Give me 1 second.
We won't talk about you, Pete, till you come back.
Well, you can. Go ahead.
That Pete, let me tell you.
Yeah.
What's up with that guy?
Yeah, I don't know. He's got all these subs and he never tags us on anything. Jeez. I think he's embarrassed by us.
I started watching him on YouTube like when he was starting talking about the cartoonist kayfabe guy.
Yeah, and when he showed up on Ethan's channel, Ethan gave him a shout out. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, I remember Pete from like 10 years ago on Instagram. I'm like, let me go check him out, see what he's up to. Check out his YouTube channel. He's got like 2,000 subs. I'm like, oh, this bastard, he's been hitting the ground, building up his channel and shit. And I was just like, oh my god,
how dare he?
How dare he? Yeah. And I don't know what his Insta's like. I haven't looked at the numbers over there in a while, but I think he's all right. He's got a lot more on YouTube, I believe. Insta, I kind of hate Instagram now, and Facebook. I really hate using.
I've heard that people don't like it as much as they used to.
Yeah, it's a thirst trap over there on Instagram with all the babes. It's just annoying. You know, there's constant trash over there.
Love you, love bug.
Ooh. And then Facebook just feels so weird. Like it's just so old kind of looking. It needs a refresh of some kind. But
I was never on Facebook. My wife was on Facebook because I was so afraid that I stayed away from all social media for a very long time, except for like saving artwork, comic artwork on Pinterest or something. Mm-hmm. And because I was just like a big mouth and I'm going to get in fights and everything. And then finally I did Twitter because I wanted to join.
That's the biggest fight platform of all of them, Marcus, Twitter.
Yeah, but I wasn't. But when I did it, I just wasn't going to do anything. I just did it to to make sure that Aaron LaPresti knew that I was going to be in his. He had an art contest, and I did that Kid Carter. That's on my pinned, and then I just said, well, we'll see how this goes, and I didn't get too many. I posted something about baseball. They used that guy who does Breaking Bad. Who's that guy? Bryan Cranston. Mm-hmm. And he was really like real Democrat and really ripping on Republicans and stuff. And baseball used him in their ads. And I posted, why would they put somebody who's going to piss off 50% of the people? And boy, I had to mute that thing within a day. Like, I said, well, that was the end of that. So I'll say something once in a while, but nothing too crazy. Yeah. And I thought if I just posted art and just kind of, liked art stuff, and it just kind of grew from there. Now I just basically repost things.
Right. Yeah, if you just like go in and post and do your own thing and don't like pay attention.
Yeah, I mean, I one of the reasons why I use my real name, which people don't always do, is because that keeps me. I double think everything. Every time I'm going to get really snarky, even if it's about a sports thing, I stop and I say, "Do I really want this out there?" And then I say, "No," and I stop. Yeah. So I don't. But I'll have things once in a while, but I'm not going to go out like super cursing, ripitardish things. I'm just not going to bother. I have my opinion about that, but I never posted those threads. Oof. I enjoy them. They're very entertaining.
You're not going to mouth off to me, are you, Marcus?
What?
You're not going to mouth off to me, are you, Marcus?
I'm only going to mouth off the Rex.
Oh, okay.
Well, most mouthing off I'll do is live, like that. You can talk to me almost face to face here. I'll say something mean about Don or something.
You say all that, but you're the nicest guy out of all of them.
And then
tried.
somebody will clip it and post it on Twitter.
I don't,
and
you
then
know, when I was doing all that stuff, I didn't even realize of what kind of reputation even before like the romance comics and all that. I didn't really know the reputation in chats or anything till I went to Heroes Con and I met like some live CGers in person. And they're like, oh, yeah, we know who you are. Oh, yeah, you're a really nice guy. I'm like, really? Well, how would you know? I'm not that nice in real life, really. I'm kind of grumpy.
It's because you need more sleep, buddy.
I don't sleep that much. I'll go to sleep now and I'll be up at 5, maybe 6.
I don't know either. I had to get up out of bed to do this show. Thank you.
He's like, I want to go back to bed, Omer, you bastard.
All right, Don, I'll send you something. I'll see if I can send you something tomorrow. I'll look for something in my I'm going to save all you guys' drawings of Captain Courage and I'll put it on my comic art fans.
Oh, sweet.
I have it. I'm starting to save it now in my photos because that's how you got to get it over there.
Yeah. Hey, did I send you the high res of your drawing?
I just got it off the internet. I just got it off of X.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I put a high res link there so you could download a.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did get that. Yeah.
Yeah. And Marcus, I want to color this with the red, like that, like the original.
Yeah. Do what you want.
Yeah.
We did that because of price. You know, it was cheap.
Dude, I just
did a couple of color. How was I going to do it? I did it with yellow. I did it with red.
Yeah.
And I did it a couple different ways, and we just decided on that. And they didn't even cut the ruby lips right. It's a little off.
Yeah. I mean, like even here, like the red shirt.
I think the only thing I regret was not hand doing the title on top.
Yeah.
I let my partner do that. But all that stuff, like Origin of Kitty Nova, if you open that back up.
Yeah, this is really
That's all hand drawn. I did that.
Yeah, this is really nice.
So what I would do is I would go, this is before anything. I had a light box. I would do it, I get a piece of paper, and I would go into the old, I still have them, like Fantastic Four, the first or second, what they have, Masterworks. And I would pick out like a Joe Rosen thing, and I would try to copy that lettering. And I tried not to do straight lines because straight lines are a pain in the ass. So I just kind of wanted to do that old 50s, 60s lettering. Yeah, I drew all the sound effects I drew in any of that title work.
Oh, that's all. Yeah,
I mean, I wanted to ask you real quick: are you using Procreate or are you using Clip Studio or something else?
Oh, I use Krita most of the time. I have Krita or Krita. I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
What platform is that on, or what?
It's on Windows or Linux, or I think it might be on Mac too. Let me look.
I think you mentioned it last time, but I was like, it didn't click, and it's like Krita. You said is it free?
Yeah, it's free. It's open source. So
okay,
freeware.
Yeah,
nice.
like that alpaca one I mentioned, right? Fire Alpaca. That's a Photoshop equivalent. Freeware.
No, really? Okay.
There's no photo. There's only one Photoshop.
Yeah. I tried to learn Photoshop years ago. I got like a bootleg version, and we were working on it. But what we were using it for, that we're going to make a comic strip out of an online comic strip out of Captain Courage, and it ended because the guy who was going to do it started doing something else.
Yeah,
it wasn't all his fault. It was really the other guy. We were waiting to put all the money. All this other guy, we were waiting to put it all on time. I had all my stuff done, or what I could do, and then he was like, "I can't wait for you guys any longer." He's a good dude, though. I inked a comic for him back in the 90s. Or 2000, 2001. He's going to bring that comic back, I think. He's into like Bitcoin and all that stuff. Weird online Bitcoin cartoons.
Hey, you guys heard of a comic person called Ronin Entertainment or something like that?
I don't think so. No.
So that guy like friended me on X, Twitter, whatever, and then he said he accidentally reported my account or something because he thought I was trying to hack him or something, and I I don't know
that's-
who he is, so I just
no,
blocked
that's-
him.
Yeah, that's a scam, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of that going around because
There's a lot of that going around.
yeah, someone must have like
Hacked their
tracked all the
account.
accounts and who one another follows and all of that. So
I
just-
say bring back the Russian sex bots in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
The raging sex bots.
How do you? What are they?
Some of the bots are coming back. I get a lot of likes from bots.
What are the female Russian women called? What do they call them? Rushkas? Rushkas?
Let's say prostitutes.
The Rushkas. Babaushkas? Babarushkas? I don't know.
Make me a sandwich.
There you go.
Get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich, honey pie.
Honey pie.
Dave Hallier, if you're still in the chat, at some point, DM me a character you'd like me to draw for you. For being an awesome mod, I want to send you a piece of original art at some point. I'll get around to it, and I'll draw it up for you and fully colored it. Yeah, so DM me what character you want, and then later on you can send me your address and all that. Really appreciate everything you do, and it's a small way of me showing you a little token of my appreciation, since I can't fork over tons and tons of cash into your wallet.
It's kind of ironic, you know, we were
make
talking
some
about scams and bots and things like that. And then he says, send me all your personal information.
Vicious.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Inspirational. Homer's an inspiration to us all.
Rex just doesn't want me to send out prints and create artwork to other people other than him. He's like, I want it all for me. I want to keep Homer to myself.
That sounds gay.
Yeah.
Gay.
Why are you so gay, Rex? Why are you so gay?
I learned from the very best. Eh, Homer?
Oh, the lady boys in Bangkok. In Bangkok.
Got you, lady boy.
Lady boys, lady boys. Oh man, I gotta color this.
I gotta get some more
moon.
markers, man. They're very limited on the range, you know, of what I have. Gotta get another set.
Are you buying at 5 and below? Where are you buying markers at? Michael's?
No, I
Hobby
got
Lobby?
this Azure set of 24 markers for like $19.
Oh,
Which is
nice.
cool. It'll hold the Copics, you know, if you have
Yeah.
Copics. So you get the box,
Bless you.
you know.
Thank you.
But I think we'll go with this one. There we go. Big
There we go.
And big in you?
Very limited on the colors I have to use, so I did to
That Jill looks badass.
do the
sir.
best that I could.
Look at that. That looks great.
It's going to trigger Marcus. It's got straight lines in it.
I make straight line. Straight lines are a pain in the ass.
So,
I get it. You know,
it's called a ruler, Marcus. That's all you need. A ruler.
Ruler.
It's called a ruler. Look, I'm going to
You
show
know-
you what a ruler looks like.
go with simple designs, and then you can make it more complex as you go along. You know,
This.
and
Oh,
upgrade the character's look over time.
Here,
Because you have
this
to
is
draw
a
this
ruler, Marcus.
stuff again and again and again. A lot of people make their characters like Joe Sontag's Reaper Destroyer. My God.
It's got inches,
Hard
4
to draw.
inches.
I've got that ruler. I've got one
Yeah.
just like that.
This is
I
a
got that one.
6-inch metal ruler.
I got a metal ruler and I got the plastic ruler too. I like the plastic one.
Oh, there you go. That's how you make straight lines. It's easy.
And it's still
Then
a
you
pain.
get yourself
I
some
can still
French
mess them up.
curves.
I don't know if
can
you saw Matt's comment, but he said block him. That's how I got hacked on Monday.
Yeah, I blocked him. Yeah, yeah, that sucks, Matt. That sucks. Yeah, I blocked that person. I deleted the combo. I didn't put any links or anything like that. Marcus, you got to get this, the French curve, bro.
I have
Yeah.
that.
Ooh la la.
It has a three sets, and then you get yourself a little right triangle.
Yeah, I have
You're all
that.
set. Good with
I have a
God,
right
you know.
triangle.
And then if you want to get fancy, you get yourself some circle templates. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Perfect
found
for the moon right there.
Oh yeah.
I just use a circle template.
When you get yourself some ovals, look at that. You can
I
make
see
eggs.
some moons, some suns there. Yeah.
This is for the word balloons. Right there. That's how you get your dialogue. And then you get one of these. So if you want to do like architectural rendering, you do some architectural rendering, some floor plans, some house plans for the wife. You tell her where the kitchen's at and where she's supposed to be.
Make that sandwich.
Make that sandwich. Make that stew. Make that
Make
pizza
that
pie go cuckoo.
Make me a nice stew.
Yeah. Make me holla for your dollar. Where am I? Let's see. We got. Let me go through the chat real quick. Let's see. Oh,
Like a howitzer.
Jeez, howitzer.
Let's see. Here we go. Colored 2, Marcus. I'm damn near cross-eyed and blind now. I guess he colored 2 pages.
I know he colored 2 of them.
Let's see. MMB says Steve Rude had some cool Kirby pieces on Saturday. A piece from a 14-year-old Kirby, totally different style and fully advanced. Wow. Let's see. Marcus, send me a Captain Courageous sheet. I want to
find something good to send him tomorrow.
I need a color guide too. There's that cover to Fantastic Worlds #2. It's colored, and you can see what the full colors look like. Is that correct, Marcus?
Yeah, it's correct. Except he doesn't have shorts on. He doesn't have underwear outside his suit.
Underoos.
Yeah, I didn't draw him with the underoos either.
No, it's basically black. Well, since it's black and white comic, I decided that basically their suits or the blue highlights would be basically black. That's why it's a black helmet, the headpiece, and black gloves, and then black with yellow stripe, because mostly he wasn't going to be colored. So that's to make him stand out. So that's when some of these certain things I just drew it as a trope. Like I wasn't ever really going to do 6-pack on him. It was just going to be he's going to have stomach muscles, but it wasn't going to be like a ripped 6-pack because that wasn't the style I was.
So is it Flash Gordon sort of inspired or what?
It's Flash Gordon inspired.
Yeah.
Al, at the time when we were creating him, Al Williamson is doing a two-issue Flash Gordon story for Marvel, and then I looked at some older stuff.
And the movie came out around that time, right?
Don says he's watching the news. He says an American Airlines plane collided with an Army helicopter.
Yep.
What the hell?
I saw that. And so, like, his glove always has, like, a similar highlight in the middle. And then the squiggle on an earpiece was basically the same because that was kind of how I was drawing all that. There was always going to be a highlight on his headpiece, like right here, like right on the top of his forehead on both of them. I just got like kind of like you would draw Mickey Mouse the same all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was going to be black and white comic, and printing wasn't going to be any good, so you're going to lose lines. I lost stars on that printing, on the second story.
Yeah, you're good, Haldir. Yeah. I appreciate everything you do for all the channels I'm on, and you help out and all that. So
I've
just
got
a little thank you gift from me to you.
Make the coffee and clean up here and go to sleep. So I'm gonna bow out right about now.
All right, no problem. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Omar. Let me on. Nice seeing you, everybody.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Take care, Marcus.
Marcus.
Take it easy. Good night.
Yeah.
Marcus, you got to come on and talk comics. Come on, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe about 20 more minutes, and we'll call it a night. Unless, anybody really wants to stay.
Yeah. I was gearing up anyway, so.
Yeah, I started yawning, so it's probably.
How's your page coming along? You want to share with us?
My page?
Yeah, are you done? Are you still working on it? I'm just so impressed that it looks so much like an ink line. It feels like a little like I want to say a fountain pen type of line, and it looks really good. I really like the style.
Yeah, it's one of the default pins that comes with Krita. You know, you can add more, but I just like this pin and I kind of use it for everything.
I would say it kind of has a little bit of a G pen feel from is it what is it? I think it's Clip Studio has the G pen, right? So it has that kind of G pen type feel to me. I could be wrong. Like, I'm not an expert on the digital stuff, so you know.
I got an iPad just so I could try Procreate, and I don't really like it.
Really, I'll show it in just a second. Let me just finish doing what I'm doing here, and I'll pull your stuff.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's just I put some water down. Now I got to spread it all out, or otherwise I'll get like some weird blotching stuff. So I got to work it around a little bit.
I'm going to black and white.
Strike while the iron is hot. So how do you find the wherewithal to stream so often, Rex? You're just like a machine.
He's a madman. Did you think I'm
mad? You know.
It is kind of tiring in its own way, you know.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
There's a little bit of a thrill to it, though. To be honest, I don't know if you felt it, Dale, but I kind of it's a little bit addicting. I kind of like it. Like
it's addicting. Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the bug hasn't hit me. I mean,
you're not there yet. Well, when
I
you
don't
run
really
the
find
stream,
it addictive. But what's that?
When you run the stream, it is a little bit different on the other end. That's where it feels addicting. Like, because so kind of early on, Rex would let me on his stream, and that was fun, right? But once I started this show, like there's something different and fun about it. Like running the stream, it's
and you're getting great views. You're getting great views.
It's fun.
There it is. I'm not entirely happy with this page. Critiques are welcome.
Can we zoom in on the top half?
All right.
What is that thing on the? What's that second panel? Is that a pig?
The second panel is a body in a cave.
Okay.
It's kind of established in the previous on the previous page. Maybe I should open that page too so you can get context. No, that's not the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. I just have it flipped back.
That middle second panel, right?
I'm personally going back to black and white because, I used, when I started doing some color stuff, Omer was really impressed. And now it's like, so black and white.
I might redraw that first panel because I don't like, even though I use like reference of somebody squatting down, but I just don't like how it looks.
I would on that first panel. I would say, if you don't mind giving me a little bit of critique, I'm not trying to pick on it or anything. I would say that
go for it.
His right foot that's bent with his toes curled. That looks weird with the overcoat over it. Like something's off there. You know what I mean? It just looks weird. Sometimes you have to just draw it what feels right.
Yeah. I mean, I could flip the coat completely behind him.
That might help.
It might line up better.
That's the only thing I think. It's not. I don't think it's really a bad panel or anything. It works. And the only thing with the body on that second panel, I would kind of give yourself a little highlight rim or something because it gets blurred into all the hatching. It's like you can barely tell it's like maybe some legs.
Yeah.
Just like give it a little rim light on part of it, just a little bit, and that's it. Otherwise, I think it's a cool.
No, that's good advice. I like it.
Sometimes you have to live with a thing for a little while and just kind of sit back and look at it and go, oh, I could do this, and eventually you just level it up over time.
Yeah. And in the end, win it out, black it out, and leave it like that.
Well, sometimes you have to do that to cover up mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's interesting though, working digitally. I printed this comic, my Sword and Chivalry comic, out on paper, and went through with a red pen.
Thank you,
and
Howder.
I caught so many more things with it.
Yeah.
That I needed to fix versus just looking at it on the screen. I guess you don't absorb it in the same way when it's digital.
I like that fourth panel with the character with the gun, like the machine gun or the shotgun there. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I love that panel. It looks great. The character looks
You like that one? Yeah,
also that last panel with the guy pulling the thing out, the body out. That's a cool pose.
Yeah, that one turned out. It's kind of an awkward pose, but
it looks good.
I think I made it work. So,
what's he getting? Shells out of the bag there? Is that what's happening?
oh no, he's just kind of sad because he learned that the guy was dead.
Oh, he's putting away his cross.
Yeah, I guess I should.
No, it makes sense. I saw it.
Yeah.
Hey, Haldir, no, I'm not familiar with Eden. It's the world end, but if you just give me like a title or whatever, I can look up references. If there's something specific or the character. Oh, MMB says he signed up with you, Dale. And,
thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Drew.
Super, yep. Thank you, Haldir.
All right, everyone, I think I'm gonna be the next one to jump ship.
All right, let's see what you got here. You want to?
Yeah. What characters are these?
No, this is the Greatest American Hero and Black Adam, and this is a gift for someone that bailed us out of a IT issue a couple weeks ago. And these are just the guys. The guy's an older guy, but these are like favorites. So, but then we have Pencils Down, and then we have Captain Courage. We have
look at that.
Does he have a name? I haven't read the book, Dale. I need to read it. I'm really bad at not reading it.
Yeah, he does have a name. It's Sir
I think I read
Bartholomew.
Sir, yeah, I was gonna say I think I read it. His name Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have Bug.
It's Bug.
And then we have Glitch.
What's that? Oh, you digitally colored it. I thought you had colored the actual thing. Wow.
Oh no, it was digital. Yeah. And then Mighty Mary, which has to get done this week. I gotta get this one done. I'm sick of looking at it. So we got all indie characters outside that top one.
Shorter show today, but
2.5.
I'm sure with Omer's closing, it'll hit 3 hours.
Yeah. It becomes MTV after we're
right. Yeah.
Well, next week I'm gonna have a musical guest, and without permission, I'm just gonna play their stuff.
Everything's coming up roses.
So next week we'll have a musical guest.
A real short one. He'll play a track of AC/DC, and we'll get struck off.
And we'll get struck. Yeah. Well, no. This one's he does AI music, so I think we'll be okay. It's pretty catchy.
All right, I think
stuff.
that one's finished. I'm just gonna.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete's got some extra stuff he's showing over here.
We're doing Halo.
Let me just show Rex real quick here, and then
like that blue. The blue and the pink.
It looks nice. And the magenta and the rocks.
Yeah.
In color. A Quinn Martin production. In color.
Let's see.
Yeah, we got
some of you old timers that get that.
We got the Halo.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
We got the Halo villains here. Stranger Things. I was looking for. I got like 2 more of the creatures. I don't know where I put them. I was looking for them. Darth Maul here. This is also for someone else to.
Darth Maul. So have you done Grievous? General Grievous.
General Grievous he's that's Christopher Lee, right?
No, that's
He's got all the arms.
That's
I never done him. I was doing like regular Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, General Grievous is the one where he got his heart exposed and crushed.
Yeah, like the only stuff I have in like arm's reach that's like other than Star Wars. Like this is Darth Raven.
Okay. Is that that kind of looks like the acolytes, the Emperor.
Yeah, but this is and I was doing like more of this for like the May the Fourth be with you and Revenge of the Sith or the Fifth or whatever. But like I don't know, like I haven't done a lot of these guys, but I like the Sith characters though. The Sith characters are just really fun to draw. So, but yeah, I don't have a lot of Star Wars. But Grievous, that's a good idea. I'll put that in queue. But anyway, all right, guys. Yeah, we will. I'll jump ship. I'll leave it up to you guys.
I'm going to share your YouTube page, Pete, and
yeah,
see you later.
Just Google. Just always search right here, AKA Pad. Just search for that. Wherever. Cool, guys. Fun time.
Yeah, it was a good time. Thanks for coming on.
Peter.
Appreciate it. All right, I think I'm going to close it out, guys. I'm going to share everybody's YouTube stuff. I'm going to share a bunch of stuff right now. You're more than welcome to see, check out, or hang out, whatever, until the end here. And I appreciate whatever you decide to do. We're trying to get Rex here to 500 subs. Currently, you can see that he is at 458 subs. Go check out his channel. He's got tons of stuff on his YouTube page. Of course, his main page needs a little work, so we can show all his stuff. Maybe create a couple of more playlists and group some stuff together, Rex. That would make
I need a tech advisor.
Your videos. You have one actual video, which is your double flyer, but you have thousands and thousands of live shows of your 4 o'clock shadow. But it'd be cool if you could group some of them for like maybe certain interviews. Hey, look, that's one of the first ones I was on right there. You can see that.
I love to see what when you put the cursor over it, what comes up.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe group a couple of your shows, create a couple of playlists.
And how long ago was that one? That one you were looking at? Just out of curiosity.
What's that? Is it this one?
Nope.
Look, is that you? Look, you're wearing a tank top. Wow, look at that. Sexy Rex.
Yeah, around Christmas, yeah. Sometimes you got to do stuff for shock value,
Did you see the boobs there? Those ice cream cake boobs?
Yeah, the ice cream cake and the nuclear.
Oh,
explosion.
you should separate out and make a playlist for all those morning 4 a.m. shows. That would be cool.
I should have a technical advisor friend called Omerglitch that would help me for.
You know what, sir? If you add me as an editor, a mod to your YouTube channel, I would go and clean up all your stuff and make your front page look good. I won't have access to like be able to delete stuff, but yeah, I'll help you. Whatever you need, I'll help you. I can't find the one I just brought up. How long ago was it? Oh, look, you got little Asian girls on there. Oh, that's when you're listening to those lo-fi beats. Yeah.
To the Japanese jazz. I got that from Anna, who's in France, and she's, half Japanese, I think.
Look, it's the pooches. Everybody's showing their pooches off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Abby and Shadowhawk's dog. I got to check into Rumble and see if I can. There it is. How long ago was that one?
It says 1 month ago.
1 month ago. Okay.
1 month ago. You would think it'd be a lot.
You've come a long way in the last couple of months, Homer.
Yeah. Well, look at how many shows I've watched. You can tell how many. Dude,
is this what you've watched?
Yeah, this is what I've watched on your channel.
Oh,
they're
wow.
all red. Look at that.
Okay. All right.
Wonder how far back it goes.
Oh, is that the indicator there of the ones you watched and didn't is in red?
Yeah, that red line at the bottom.
Okay. Wow.
3 months
I did not
ago.
know that. Yeah.
3 months ago. 3 months ago. Here's two of them right next to each other. So I started watching you. It looks like, I actually kind of want to know now. How far back did I start watching you?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Look at that.
This
A little bit sporadic there.
This is when I was first starting to watch you. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
think this is 4 months ago.
You were going, man, this is shite. I don't know why I want to even see this stuff.
Well, I was like thinking, man, if this old guy can do it, I can do it, and I could probably do it better.
Eddie Rabbit.
Here we are, folks.
And here we are. I'm just as good, or just as bad, or worse. Look, 5 months ago. This is when I first saw your characters.
And what episode is that?
That is episode 837.
Wow. And we're over 1,000 now.
830.
Yeah.
825.
Yeah.
This one's just a little preview of a 3 minute.
A little short thing, yeah. And you watched it, yeah.
6 months ago. Look at that. Ooh, I landed on number 800. I watched that one.
Man, you're going way back. Look at that.
794.
Even some of the music stuff that I played, then listen.
Yeah. I've watched all sorts of weird stuff on your channel. It's great. I love it. Your channel's kind of like
last Stranger Things Have Happened. Did you watch that weird one that I did recently?
Yes, I loved it. It was a trip. Are you hooked on synthetic cocaine?
That was a commercial I ran, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? It has an address and everything. Sent $9.99.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. Look, 7 months ago, I was really watching you there. There's a good 5 block right there.
Wow.
7 months.
I didn't realize you were just that sporadic. I don't even think you were saying anything in the chat at that point, were you?
I was lurking these days.
You were lurking.
I was a lurker.
He's the bane of my existence, folks.
The lurker.
Man, you are going way back. So that one with the bald guy there, does that mean you just kind of watched the first part of it in red and then ended?
It's possible that I watched the whole video and started over.
Oh, okay.
Or that's just where I watched it. So it's possible, yeah. I had to, close it out or something.
Well, I appreciate you watching as much as you have. It looks like you go
8
way
months
back.
ago. 8 months ago. Look at that.
Yeah.
Dan Lawless.
Didn't even know you were lurking so much.
Yeah.
And what have we learned from this, folks? What
Anyway,
have you
go subscribe
learned?
to Rex. He's a really great, addicting. It's a great channel. He talks about all sorts of subjects.
With
if you want to get hooked on synthetic cocaine,
yeah,
he's your guy.
Get you hooked.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't regret
Rex
it.
is like synthetic cocaine. You watch just a little bit of him, and that's it.
Not
You're
bad
hooked.
for
It's
an
over.
old guy.
Yeah, he's got lots of talent, charisma, skills. He's
And
funny.
We
He's a
stream
smooth
daily.
talker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way you got to get the women,
Yep. So, oh look, you're at 460, buddy. Hell yeah, we got you 2 bangers.
Yeah, there we
Wow.
go. Yeah, I kind of dropped one, and then with the algorithm, they just kind of give and then they take away, kind of like God.
Yeah.
You give it, then they take away. That's YouTube.
For the last 2 weeks, I've had somebody who keeps unsubbing and resubbing. I've been at 546.
Do you want me to stop that?
Is it you? Is it you, you bastard? I'm like, who's doing this? It's driving me nuts, man. Every other day, I'm like, up one, down one, up
He's
one,
about
down
to
one.
lose his tacos, folks.
Yeah, man. What the heck is going on? Here's Dale's YouTube channel. Go sub to Dale.
We're
Dale
gonna Taco
eats
Bell.
our support. He's at 13 backers. Dale, I've been meaning to go through and watch these. I have it on the side, and I'm gonna do it at some point. And throw you some comments. Hopefully, it'll trigger some algorithmic push, and get some a little more views and a little more numbers. So, but look, is this a program you use? Art info. You got a playlist there, 70 videos. Awesome.
What?
Krita, there you go, Krita.
I didn't create that playlist.
No, it's got 70
No.
videos. Let's check it out.
Like I said, we're gonna hit 3 hours, folks. You'll get your entertainment.
Yeah. Okay. You got a lot of stuff there. Maybe it's supposed to be a private playlist. It doesn't have anything bad or anything.
Fans
like that.
No,
only.
I don't. I don't think I created that. I wonder if
check it.
can you like import somebody else's playlist or something.
You can if you like it or favorite it. It'll.
I wonder if I did that by accident or something.
Yeah,
because
you could totally. Yeah, if like this Krita free video painting app video, you watched it and you liked it or something. Sometimes it'll pull it to like the whole playlist into your like as a saved playlist. I don't know. Yeah. Or if you right click and say watch later or something, it'll save it into a playlist automatically. So there's that. Anyways, go sub to Dale. Oh look, you got one. You got one. We went from 13 to 14 right now.
I promise not to clutter up your subscription feed with lots of videos.
So go support Dale A. Also, let me share this. Go follow Dale A on the Twixters, on the Xers.
There you go.
He's got his comic book right there at the top with his website, which we'll look at again real quick here in just a second. Oh, look, he shared out the Hump Day Show, which I think Dale is a permanent member of the Hump Day Show. All his info. Yeah, Dale's info is in the description now. I got to throw Marcus's info because he's been on the last 3 shows or so.
Yeah, Marcus is great on the show.
Yeah. Look, this Shanta and Jetty, this what's it called? Spring ball looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it looks
Anyway,
cool.
so-
I'm gonna get it.
Is this you got to put something in that great background, Dale? You got to put like a shot of the sword and chivalry up there.
I didn't know you could put something in that background.
Oh yeah, you just click on it, and it'll let you import a picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when you go over there,
well,
throw something in there.
there we go.
Put your knight in there or something or whatever, your character or something. So yeah, because let me see, I can bring up. Let me show you my profile. If you get a chance, you guys could go to my Twitter and follow me on Twitter as well.
Oh,
There's
there
my
you
see
go.
how I have that page there. And of course I got my
Okay.
Pandora spade here. And ooh, look, little Rob Liefeld Youngblood there. There's the Hump Day Show. Oh look, we got Peter here doing Captain Courage.
Oh yeah.
All right. So go check Dale's page out there. Here's Dale's page. Now let me share his website real quick here. Post some tabs here.
I'm debating whether I should do more comic book reviews or not.
You should, man. I think you should. Put them on your website here. Do video reviews, do written reviews. Do it all, man.
Yeah,
The more stuff you have, I mean, it's work, right? Unless you're going to do it for fun. And, like, it's just a fun thing you do on the side, like, as a hobby kind of thing. And you document or whatever, write it up and video it or whatever. Like, it's not like a viewed as a work thing. Just have fun with it. As long as you're having fun with it. If you're not having fun and it's chore or it's work, then don't do it. You know? That's kind of how I would approach it. But
That's a
I
good
don't know.
philosophy.
Yeah. But in the end, all of this stuff is work, right? I mean, even like I did so much maintenance today, yesterday and today on the my YouTube page, just putting tags in and updating like tags and descriptions. And
Yeah.
it just takes so long, and it helps. To me, it seems like it helps as far as like getting views and getting like search and getting connected with other YouTubers or YouTube pages and like all you guys sharing your own guys' stuff. You know what I mean? I think it helps.
Yeah, you start doing it and you realize why people hire social media managers for their for the
And
company
like,
stuff.
here's Haldir's page. Go sub to his YouTube channel. He's at 166 subs. He's got the speed arts of him drawing the Garbage Man cover. He's very, very dedicated to creating a 1-to-1 scaled hand pencil reproduction cover of it, which I think is fascinating because there's much easier ways to do it, but he's doing it like the hard way. So he's trying to learn something or get something out of it. Yeah, it's very tedious the way he's doing it, and I don't fully understand it, but he's learning something. It's a challenge.
Gary
nuts,
Martin does that a lot, where he does the recreation.
But I love Haldir. Yes, with the brush thing and the ink.
Yeah, and he says he does it just to learn, and I imagine Haldir probably learns.
And he's good. Look, this top image, this manga inspired character at the top here on his YouTube page. It's really cool. Like he's a good artist. Like you got talent, Haldir. He's good. Oh look, he's doing an insight page. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's the Rex page. Yeah, Inglorious Rex. Hey, yeah, I haven't watched too many of those. I should check those out. I remember seeing those a while back, so maybe these are done with. Yeah, it's good stuff. Like.
He's got a bunch on there. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was doing manga panels for a while from Yeah, I'm sorry. I should go and oh look, he's got kitty cats. We should watch those videos. But yeah, should there's so many people I need to watch more and more of. It's just finding time. I have like 100, maybe like 150 YouTube page video tabs I need to go through and watch. I'm just now that I started streaming,
it takes time. Yeah, I usually put them on in the background. If somebody's streaming or something, I'll let them run and go cook dinner or do dishes or something.
Yes, I often watch videos or have them in the background while I'm cooking dinner, almost all the time. Go check out Haldir's Twitter X page. It's here at Haldir648, which is the same on YouTube and Instagram. So go check him out. Very awesome dude. Thank you, Haldir, for all you do, as always. Then let me share this one real quick. This one will be a quick one. This one is for Shadowhawk Talks, aka the Battlehawk, and go sub to him. He's trying to build his channel. He's got a show on Saturdays now. It's called the 12 o'clock Shadow or Shadow Noon. I forget what he calls it. High Noon with Shadowhawk. There you go. That's what it's called. High Noon. So I think number 6 or 7.
High Noon with Shadowhawk Talks.
Yeah.
All right.
Goes up to him. And let me share this one. This is AKA Pads. Go check out AKA Pad. He's got tons of stuff. Peter's awesome. He works really hard at his YouTube channel. He's posting, 2-3 times a day. I don't know how he gets his videos done, but
wow.
Yeah. He's neurotic and I love it. And he's focused and he's a nutbag. I love him. If only I could get as organized as he is. I have tons of videos that I've shot, like of doing the artwork, but I just don't have it in me to talk about whatever. I don't. The thing is, I don't like to talk. If I don't have to talk, I don't want to talk. If I have to talk, I will. And once I get started, I can't shut up, But if I'm not prompted to talk, I won't. It's kind of a weird, annoying thing. And then at some point I get word vomity and I can't shut up. So there's a AKA Pat. Go check him out. Once again, Rex. Check Rex out. Sub to him. We got him 2 subs. That's awesome. Let me share this tab real quick. This is the channel with the Duck Bacon on it. These guys have a podcast. I guess the podcast does really well because they only have 130 subs. So go sub to them. They're called Nerdy Musings Podcast. It seems like a really interesting channel. I'm going to check out some stuff. And Duck Bacon is on here. I think his podcast was 18. I think it's 18. Going backwards. There he is, Duck Bacon right here. Number 18.
Oh, there he is.
Right there. 16, sorry, 16.
He looks like he's in a disguise with his big beard and sunglasses.
Yeah. Well, he's a Texan, and he's a fellow Texan. He's out here with me, and he's a goon operator. He likes to go shoot guns. That's why I'm dressed like that.
A goon operator? What?
Yeah, I'm just joking. I said that once to him. He got all mad. So I don't know if it's true or not true. So I think he's getting mad at me because it's probably true.
Okay.
Don't tell people that. I don't want them to know I have guns and go gooning and shooting and stuff. So, but yeah, go follow them. Check out his video. Also, he's got that short on this on the site. If get a chance, I need to watch that video and give it a like. But if you check out the shorts, he's in here on the shorts. It currently has like 3 likes and I think like 4 or 5 views. So go out there and give it a like and a view and a share. Right here, this one right here. Oh, it's got 18 views. Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. Check it out.
I guess it could be.
Yeah, so that's one. Again, I need to watch this, so I'm keeping that tab open. Oh, here's the actual podcast. Just this one right here. That's number 16. It's on. And let's go to this tab. A quick go. If you're not subscribed to me, I'm at 548. Ooh, I went up one, so I finally that 1-2 from 46 to 47 finally stopped. So thank God. I need 2 more. Get me to 550 if you can, folks. That'd be great. I appreciate it. And just check out my YouTube page. I got a ton of stuff on there. I used to do a bunch of speed art videos, but I'm trying to change my format. I'm going to try to do more like speed art videos, but with talkative insights of some kind. I mean, I can always talk a lot about art and stuff like that, but that's not necessarily applied to necessarily comic books. But I mean, I can adapt. I've taught art for over 15 years, so I can yap about art all day.
All right.
But if you get a chance, go to my community tab and, just go visit once a day, throw me a like, and say a nice comment. I appreciate it. I got tons of art on there, all sorts of stuff. This is a acrylic painting that I made for a cousin of mine as her in an astronaut suit. Of course, you can't see her, but the R stands for her, all that. So that's supposed to be her. It's an astronaut suit. Of course, I show off the Hump Day Show. And then this is that nerdy musings podcast, and I want to watch this because they talk about deconstructing and study topic following Comic Con. Watch that. So I reshared it on my page. And again, if you have stuff that you post on your community page, somehow get me in touch with you, DM me or tag me in your post, and I will go and reshare your community post and reshare it to my community post. So it'll give you some exposure. And again, tons of artwork on here. Throw me a like, or I guess if you really hate it, throw me a dislike if you really want to, I guess. Preferably.
I don't know. I read somewhere that dislikes and likes get counted the same as far as YouTube is concerned. Yeah, they just call it all engagement.
Oh, okay, cool. But I mean, I prefer not to have those because it just makes me feel bad.
Okay.
Actually, not really. I don't care. Whichever one you want to do is fine with me. But likes are preferable. And then maybe throw me a nice comment or word, like say cool or I like it. So that's awesome. Simple. And if you're posting your community tab, let me know and I'll go over there and do the same for you. And I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everybody. I shared everybody. Great. Rex, we got you to what was it? 460? Is that right? 450, 460, I think.
I think Rex went to bed.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to play the outros. You guys have a good one. Stick around if you want.
All right.
What's up? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, no. I was just saying good night.
All right, buddy. Good night. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Thank you, Heldier. Thanks, Rex. And I'm going to start playing my outro. If you guys want to hang out, it's cool. If not, we'll see you later. Have a great day.
New meta. New meta. Best meta to date, I believe. Can't see my mouse. It just takes some getting used to. Oh, there it is. Here's my mouse. Okay.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it? Guess what day it is? Mike. Mike. What day is it, Mike? What day is it, Mike? What day? Uh-oh.
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day. Hump Day. Huh? Anybody?
It's Hump Day.
Guess what day it is? I know you can hear me. Hump Day. Guess what day it is? What day is it, Mike?
Happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump Day.
Get happy. Get Gaga.
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day.
The United States will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border. There are legal methods by which migration can and should occur. But we, as one of our priorities, will discourage illegal migration. And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back. I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. It's got to be great for our country, for our community, for everybody in here, because believe me, we are all suffering, and we're suffering big league, and it's getting worse. A disaster.
But we, as one of our priorities, will discourage illegal migration.
Wrong.
And I believe if you come to our border, you will be turned back.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best.
I want to be clear
They're not sending you.
to folks in this
They're not
region
sending
who
you.
are thinking about making
They're sending
that
people
dangerous
that
trek
have lots of problems.
to the United
And
States
they're bringing
Mexico
those
border.
problems with us.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
So strong.
Do not come.
We have made them that way for
Do
us,
not come.
which is wreaking
Do
havoc
not come.
all over the world.
Do not come.
People are scared.
Do not come.
You're gonna see some real good things. I'm going to.
Do not.
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 I'm going to.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. So strong.
There it was, the birth of my dick. The most significant thing to ever happen in our species. Now, that makes for some interesting phenomena. My dick begins to grow. My dick. My big-ass dick. The most powerful dick in the world. I've got this big-ass dick. This huge dick. The most powerful dick in the world. Here's what happens. My dick begins to grow. The power to stretch. Earth is turning into and out of my dick. My big-ass dick. The most powerful dick in the world. I've got this big-ass dick. This huge dick. The most powerful dick in the world. To the center of the earth. A stream of atoms. Oops! The wind changed directions. And all of a sudden, you become a victim of my dick. My big-ass dick. The most powerful dick in the world. I've got this big-ass dick. This huge dick. The most powerful dick in the world. You're not supposed to drop your dick. Drop your dick. Drop your dick. Drop your dick. Ever. You're not supposed to drop your dick. Drop your dick.
You were thinking I died, big surprise, I still got the double thick thighs. French fries, I get down and gobble up. With my booty up, she be going wobble up. Here's a big duck, slide in the peanut butter. Don't sucker who actually regrets me. My mother, I do betas with my Pornhub. Betrayer, you nothing but a hater, cloud chaser. Now that's my favorite Twitch side. Give she a hug, motherfucking with his moonshine. Now, eat a baby, eat a monster. Daddy, go. Now I take talking God died. All these simps always talking shit, yada. When you see me, what you talking about, little beast now? We're laughing cause you burnt out. Got no clout, yeah, you whipping at your ass out. Yeah, you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Play me like a dummy, like, bitch, are you dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Yeah, you got your money, but you're still freaking ugly, Steve. Listen, you're not a politician. Yes, I'm a gamer. Also, taxpayer. Ski, yada. Pass me Dorito. Send news, nutty. Delphine, you nasty. Big white planet. See that? Excited. Logan, Susan. Bella, Conrad. You're boomer, I'm doomer. Guess what? You die sooner. That's pretty good. You were thinking I died. Big surprise. I still got the double thick thighs. No lies. I get down and gobble up. With my booty up. She be going bubble up. Here's a big duck, slide in the peanut butter. Don't sucker who actually regrets me. My mother, I do betas with my Pornhub. Betrayer, you nothing but a hater, cloud chaser. You're mad, I'm back. Big mad, he's mad, she's mad. Big sad, ha. Don't care, stay mad, Ooh, will buy my OnlyFans, you big Chad. Little titties, big ass, and no dad. Bath water sold out, big sad. OnlyFans now to get a big bag.